Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLee's Corner. Happy Sunday. Happy day after versus. Let's recuperate. Do y'all knees hurt? How my knees hurt? I don't know what y'all dancing around the house like I was. Anyway, happy Sunday to y'all. I told y'all I was gonna have a little gospel chat, and things have happened since last night. So here we are together as one. Okay, first things first. If you have not done so already, y'all already know, please like the video. Okay, take a second and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Look, if YouTube ain't told y'all I'm on live, don't blame me. Blame them. I don't control it and whatnot. A good time has been had all day. I had to put clothes on and come and be a responsible adult. And that is what we finna do here right now. Okay. We had lives all this week and whatnot. So go check out those if you have not already. We were live yesterday for the Cash Money Records taking over the 992,000 versus No Limit Soldiers. Was live for that and had a full conversation of all of the foolishness that has somehow trickled down into today's stuff. Okay, so again, there are things to get into, and that's why we are here. Okay, now I have to put my ponytail in, child, because my hair was out. And wow, I was around the house, child, on camera. Hey, okay, my bun is real messy, child. Let me fix it. It's too messy. Because I be around here with my hair out and whatnot, but then I don't want to do all that on camera because then it becomes okay. I could leave it out on camera because it is what it is. I had to put my little sweatshirt on because it's a relaxing day. Okay, it is a relaxing day, and I would love to just relax and not be bothered. But again, I'm gonna put it up. But yeah, I was relaxing around the house. And I said, no, girl, do a video. Girl, put a shirt on, put a little hoodie on, not a hoodie, put a sweatshirt on that was sitting on your couch because you wore it on Monday, and just throw it on because you finna sit here and talk to the people for about an hour, hour and a half, about all the foolishness that is going on since yesterday. Okay, I like my thunder. I look, child, the little black, little red, little silver, little gold. Okay, had to come and get it up for y'all. Okay, if you are new to the channel, okay, we are a polite bunch. We respect each other around here, and a good time is had by all. But hello to everybody. Okay, how was y'all Sunday going? Okay, I am off work tomorrow, thank God. Okay, and I can chill a little bit. Okay, yeah, like the video. Okay, welcome back, Angel baby. Okay, it's been a minute. We welcome you back. Okay, but hello to everyone, Lisa and stuff. So it was a toy Widerman. Y'all know I'm horrible up around. I can read, but I pronounce stuff how it go in my head. Sometimes that ain't how it is. Okay, but again, hello to everyone popping up. If you watching live, hi. If you watching the replay, hi, hello. No matter how it goes, hello, hello, hello. Okay, happy Sunday. Get Josh together. Okay, I got my water around here. Okay, Karla, no, no, it's not her. Okay, that's somebody else. That's somebody else. That's somebody else. My bestie who sings for me, her name was Karla with a K. It's Karla. Karla Pace. Okay, and she probably somewhere performing. More than likely, she's somewhere performing because of this. She works. She think all the time. Okay, but Karla Pace is my bestie. What you gonna do? Look, we're gonna get into it. We can go and get into it because I felt like, yesterday was a blur between the actual show, the live after show chats, and then me going to bed or whatever. It was different. Yes, I'm a frequent flyer. Again, I wore this shirt on Monday, and then it was sitting on my thing right now. And I said, girl, put on something real fast because you can't be here with the boobies out. Okay. And so this is what it was. Okay. Hello. Now YouTube, child, the people it didn't change how y'all names show up. I hate when it does that, when they give different, you know what I'm saying? When they make y'all name be different. Okay, that's still him and stuff. But the numbers is what child is why YouTube stop doing it. Okay, stop doing. But I think they do that because anybody who has a YouTube thing that they watch and whatnot, if you didn't go in and make your name be regular, it made your name be stupid. Let's see what my name is. Hold on, let me see. Hello, it's me. Hello. I want my name as a thing. Mine shouldn't because I made my channel. Oh yeah. See, because when I went and made my thing, I made sure to make my name be my name. Okay, so if y'all see the weird names, it's because they doing different things. Okay, but hi, how you doing? Anyway, let's get into some things because I felt like did I download? Because Turk was talking some stuff. We got to get the Tamar, Toni, and Birdman stuff around here. Brian McKnight, his stupidness and his food. Yeah, I don't like Brian McKnight. Not at all. Brian McKnight gets on all my nerves, and sometimes I just wish he would sit down somewhere and just shut up. Okay, I do because he be just talking too much. Anyway, let me see. Let me share my screen with y'all first. And did y'all watch the verses yesterday? Did y'all enjoy it? Were y'all upset like I was upset when it ended too early? I was upset. I didn't like that. They made me mad. I said, why do that? Why do that for? Okay, we all came together as one people to watch a show, and y'all made us cut off of an hour, and that is not fair. Okay, and we can't get no redos because that ain't how things work in life and stuff. Anyway, Well, yeah. Boom. Okay. Now I have put forth. I got stuff in order and whatnot and everything. And I said, yes, we can have a good old time here talking. Now, again, you know what I'm saying? Tamar got some backlash because she was out there siding and bopping with her sister's husband, and we didn't like it. And to me, Lee and Toni went on damage control a little bit. Okay. Turk was out here clapping back at Birdman as he should. Okay. Megan Thee Stallion also got some backlash for her new song. Nicki Minaj is being a troll as always. We got some Ray J mess, some Rasheeda and Kirk mess, and a little bit more. Okay. So a little bit for everybody and whatnot. Okay. And that's what it is. Let's see. Somebody, oh, you got the tail end of it. Okay. Someone said they had another show. Why they do that for? That's unfair. I mean, if they did, it's cool because I guess so. I had a good time watching with everyone in the chat. I was like, look, it was look. Yesterday was a time. A time was had by everyone. When I'm usually watching, when I used to watch verses before I would go live to have live watch alongs, I would be around out dancing, and I've tried my best to stay in my seats and be a host last night. Okay, but I kept getting up there and now my body hurts. Okay, my back and my knees is not. I'm 43. I'm 43. I'm 43. I'm about to be 44. I'm 43 years old. Okay, and my knees ain't what they used to be when I was 23. Okay, now look, knees are used for different things. Okay, and my knee. Let me stop. Anyway, let's get into the foolishness of the people. Now, first, I want to get into some random stuff that was going on in the world, Craig, and we said what happened. Now, I always tell y'all, don't be dumb for people in prison. Okay, that is a golden rule everyone should follow. Do not be dumb for people in prison. I mean, don't be dumb for people in general, okay, in general. But when you're dumb for people who are in prison, that makes you dumb as well, okay? Because what happens? You end up getting in some kind of trouble, okay? This is correctional officer out there in Texas, okay, in Travis County was arrested, okay, because he was found smuggling in chicken wings for the inmates in exchange for cash. Now, I feel like how much more money could you be getting for getting some wings in the prison than what you was getting paid for as a damn correctional officer? Okay, how much money was it? Puffy? Well, Puffy out in Texas, but what rich drug dealer paid you thousands of dollars to bring them chicken? Now, I like chicken. I like baked chicken. I do like fried chicken, but I don't eat as much anymore. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, give me a good try them spicy wings from KFC. Be delicious. But I'm not smuggling chicken for nobody. Okay. 25-year-old correctional officer, Amos Nyanwe was caught smuggling in the wings after another officer started monitoring prison phone call records. Not a snitch in the hen house. You told on your coworker. Now, first of all, if the chicken wings ain't hurting nobody, okay, if the chicken wings ain't illegal, okay, if the chicken wings, it's just chicken winging and it ain't hurting your job, why snitch on your coworker? Okay, again, it say they found out because another officer was monitoring prison phone records. He was listening. He was eavesdropping. Okay, dropping dimes, quarters, and nickels. Okay, during one of the phone calls, the officer heard the inmate tell a family member, okay, yo, hey, the co-worker around there brought me some is it habanero, mango, chicken wing from Wingstop, and it came for $50. I'll say not $50. Now, first of all, who paid for the food? Because did he make $50, or did the man send him $50 and he had to use part of that $50 to buy the wings as well, because if you had to buy have that money gone. Okay, if you paid the man $50 via Cash App, okay, was the wings free? Now the man then got fired, is facing charges because the wings is contraband. Now you went, nigga, what? Negroes, what are you doing? Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. And also, at least tell the inmates, hey, you can't tell nobody why, because these phone calls are monitored. On every prison phone call, they tell you, hey, this is prison. This is the prison phone call. All phone calls are monitored for something, something, something. Okay, I don't recall what all it says, but it's stupid for anyone to have a conversation about anything illegally happening in the prison, including telephone. You have a correctional officer bring you food that you're not supposed to have for $50. Now I do also wonder, like, was it at nighttime? Because how did he eat it? Because would they have seen the officer bring the wings in? Like, can they be walking through the halls with chicken? Or maybe he put the chicken in a little Ziploc baggie and had. But then where did he hide the Ziploc? Because it was it in his pocket? I don't know. I just feel like it is insane to risk your job for $50. Now, if every inmate gave you $50, okay, and now that's a scheme and a scam. Okay, let's say he's getting $50 per week from, let's say, 10 inmates. Okay, that's a $500. Now, if it's a racket, if it's a Rico case, okay, meaning you got 10 inmates paying you $50 every week, that's an extra $500. Now, I look, okay, I would do that, but I'm just saying, make it worth your while. One $50 don't matter. Not 10 or 20 people, $50 and you, that could be something. Okay. But I'm just saying, not he, because now he fired. You fired and charged. Again, y'all don't do dumb stuff for the prisoners. They will get you in prison. Okay. Now, child, here in Michigan, okay, it be so many stories from our city, my states, okay. A dad threats it, and his bitch out, okay, because his child missed snack time at elementary school. And I said, now what now? Now, sir, what? Why would you not air it out? Because air it out. I mean, I'm a yeah. Okay, that means talking about Michael sideways. That means you trying to pop up. Okay, you shooting. You can't, not at the elementary school. Okay, at East Point. Now East Point is a surrounding city of Detroit. And East Point father is facing charges after police say he allegedly threatens Pleasant View Elementary School because his child didn't get a snack time. Okay, my child didn't get no snacks. Hold on, baby. What? Baby, you didn't get no snack from school?
Not on my watch.
And he came and said, oh, hell no. Okay. It happened on October 22nd around 3:30 p.m. According to the East Point Police, 44-year-old David Scott confronted the teacher during dismissal. Okay, yelling and cussing and fussing and whatever, okay, in front of students, the parents, the staff, and everybody who could listen. Okay, what is going on, Mr. Scott? Where my fucking kid snacks at, bitch? Why the fuck my kid ain't get her snacks, hoe? The police say he made several threats, including saying he will come back tomorrow and air the place out. Now look, y'all know I don't condone the threats. Okay. For sure, not no threats around no schools, no kids. I don't condone that shit at all. Okay. And when someone say I'm a end this bitch out, that can technically mean two things. It can mean one, I'ma shoot whoever I see, or it could mean I'ma cuss everybody out again, and I'ma go and tell the police. I don't know. I don't know which way he meant it. I don't know. Okay, but they say he said I'ma come back tomorrow and air the motherfucker out. Okay, and they now the police say that's the phrase commonly used, meaning I'ma pile the place up. Okay, now again, you can't be at any school threatening people in front of people and think the police is not going to get involved. Okay. It's the East Point police people, the school resource people, okay, the detective people, the special investigation people located and arrested that man within 2 hours. You wanna know why, sir? Because they know you. Your child go there. Okay, they have your name, your address, your work, they know everything. Okay, so he was arraigned on let's see, felony possession of ammunition. He had power. It's a felony possession of ammunition by a prohibited person, intentional threat to commit violence at a school, and also disorderly conduct. So again, the possession of bullets or guns, whatever, is a felony. Okay, the threats and shit is a misdemeanor. Okay, his bond is 150K. Now I'm like, why did the kid did the kid keep missing snacks? I need the can I Google it? Let me Google this man's name. What's his man's name? What is his name again? David Scott. I just feel like, because how do we not know if, let's see, how do we not know? Click on for Detroit. Uh I want to go to, let's go to the click on for Detroit, the people here. Again, one felony, two misdemeanors. Okay, McCall father upset a child and received a snack during snack time. But I'm like, was it one? Because how you upset because at one time the kid didn't get no snack? That's a lot of upsetness over one time that it happens. I'm like, was it more than once? No, is it freezing? I hope not. I'm trying to go for it. It don't get no, you don't get no extra information. I'm just like, how many times did the child miss snack time? Because if you instantly get upset over one situation, that means you crazy. That means you need Jesus. That means someone need to watch out for you. But and now you in jail with bond at 150K. Do you got it? That's money the baby mouth. But I do believe no kid should miss snack time. I do. But was the kid acting up and didn't earn a snack? Anyway, y'all don't threaten the kids and the students. Don't do that. Okay. Now another father around here. Now I'm not gonna play this video because I don't want to get flagged. But it say I watched it. Okay, Missouri father was arrested because he ordered his 6-year-old child to beat up a kid on the bus. Now I don't like bullies. Okay, period, point blank. I don't like bullies. Don't be bullying people. Okay, so this man, okay, ordered the 6-year-old to fight. Now we not gonna play innocent or whatever. We know and have witnessed and have seen, at least in my childhood, there have been people, parents, who would say, "Hey, that bullying you, go beat him up." Okay, no, don't run, go fight. Okay, fight back. I've seen parents say, "Hey, don't come home crying, beat their ass, and they'll leave you be." Okay, now I don't think at 6, maybe a teenager. Okay. Now this happened on October 9th on the damn bus. Okay. A 36-year-old Maurice Fox boarded the Ferguson school bus with a 6-year-old daughter. Hey, the driver said, "Hey, sir, you can't, sir. No, sir." The daddy said, "Get the fuck out my way." Okay, you can't stop me, bitch. Move. Okay, push the driver arm, boom, out the way. Okay. It said once inside his daughter, and Lefty pointed out a 7-year-old student. Okay, and the daddy said, "Hey, daughter, do what I told you to do." The daughter proceeds to start punching the 7-year-old. I said, "Now what the fuck is doing this?" And the whole time the daddy saying, "Well, no," before he told the daughter to punch, he said, hey, little person, don't you fuck with my daughter no more. Okay? If you fuck with my daughter, if you put your hands on my child, if you mess my child, I'ma come back and your parent gonna have to see me. Okay? Now, daughter, do what I told you to do." The daughter proceeded to punch, like repeatedly punching it. I was like, "No, what the fuck is going on here?" On the school bus. I said, "No, why would you do that? That's weird." Okay. Was punching the child in the head or whatever. And when the daughter stopped, he said, "No, keep going." I was like, "That's something. This is a bit different." Okay. So I feel two different ways. Okay. I feel like if the 7-year-old is bullying the 6-year-old, and if the 6-year-old daddy, they keep bullying me, they keep hitting on me, they keep whatever I mean, whatever. And he said, "You know what? Okay, fine. Go bully them right back. Okay. If they won't let you be, go beat them up." Now, could the daddy have also had a conversation with the kids' parents? Yes. You can always say, "Hey, who your mommy or your daddy? We need to see them because again, you doing some bullshit." And if you have a talk with the parents and the kid keep doing it, then yes, daughter, beat her up because she ain't listening. And sometimes some kids do need to get punched one good time to leave people alone. Now, should it start at 6 or 7? Hey, if you start early, it'll stick. If you start early, they will know better, and they won't grow up to be older kids but at the same time, let's say my kid is on the bus and don't have nothing to do with this, but my kid witnesses it and they're terrified. "Oh my God, mama, they was fighting and they didn't make it." It can be triggering for all kind of reasons. So I don't think the daddy should have went on the bus and kind of cornered the 7-year-old with their child. I don't like that because if I found out my kid was confronted by an adult who then told their kid to beat up my kid, I'm pissed. If I had no clue there was an issue. Because if my kid bullying, let me know so I can beat my kid ass, and then my kid will leave your kid alone. You know, but yeah, he arrested now because it was caught on camera. Okay, it's on camera. It's a blurry camera. Okay, the camera real dirty and real dingy and whatnot. But again, he turned himself in. He's been held in jail for it's $1,000 bond. So I mean, is it worth it? Was confronting the 7-year-old worth you now being in jail with $100,000 bond? And he looked like he don't care. He looked like the kind of dad who would say, "Look, I'm here. I did what had to be done." Okay. Again, before I know parents, I know a dad who is react first and handle shit later. Okay. I for sure know a guy who would just react. And then if he's arrested, he's arrested. He'll get bailed out, and then the shit will get sorted out later. Um, but I mean, child, look, I would not go on a bus and confront other kids. I would not. Now, if I pulled up and I if I pulled up and I seen someone bullying my kid, I would probably say, "No, go beat their ass." If I pull up and I see some shit, I'm gonna react. But to go but to go and just yeah, I don't know. The dad who was beat up the dad or child who bullied his kid in front of yeah, I'm all for parents fighting it out. Let the parents whatever. But at 6 and 7, maybe don't confront the don't confront the kid without the parent knowing. Okay, I bet you are. And then shit pops off. What's next? It was one more. Oh, this also happened here. When I heard about this story, I was confused, not confused, but I was like, why would somebody steal an ambulance with somebody in it? So this person, child, a 33-year-old man is charged because he stole an ambulance here in Novi, was on like a little high speed, slow speed chase, okay, by the police. It was a patient in the damn. I was like, now was it your family? I was confused. Okay, let's listen.
Her later identified as Chen Lee. As officers were giving Lee verbal commands, he exited the ambulance and began to give officers the finger guns, which is like a finger gun motion, towards the officers. Hustalakis and Marcioni were attempting to put Lee into custody. Lee was taken to the ground and given verbal commands to stop. Lee did not stop and attempted to grab Officer Hustalakis' firearm while it was still in the holster. Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, fine.
Yeah. All right, you come out. Okay. We're gonna put you in a cell and we'll get you to the county.
Good. Right over here.
County jail, you mean? Yeah, county jail. Oh.
Now, first of all, what? Okay, it was a rollover crash that happened. Okay, it's a crew was trying to treat the patient in the back of the ambulance. Okay, a man named Chen Ching Li Junjia or whatever jumped in the damn ambulance, pulled off with the paramedic and the patient in the back. I said, now why now is this kidnapping? This could technically be kidnapping because it was two people in the thing. You took off in the thing, and then that's kind of crazy. You took off driving fast, running the red lights, okay, drove through a construction zone or whatever, crashed into a truck. Okay. He then resisted arrest, tried to grab a gun from the child. How you not dead? He had a knife on a girl. Look, first of all, I'm gonna say this: Detroit and the surrounding city police, we don't really hear of many automatic piles of people. Detroit and them be like, let's see what's gonna happen. We're gonna chase you. They don't really be shooting folk dead like that or whatnot, because kidnapping a patient, kidnapping a paramedic, okay, a high-speed chase, you got a knife on you, you crashed through a car, all this shit, and now you in jail. Okay. Now, first of all, if I am if I'm the patient, I'm suing everybody. I'm suing everyone immediately. I'm suing the paramedics because y'all wasn't paying no attention. Okay, no one should have been able to kidnap me in y'all van, and now I am traumatically affected because I have never been kidnapped before, and my whole life flashed before my eyes. Jesus, I did not know what's happening. The car was flipping and flopping, child. I did not know, and because I am a Black woman, I'm like this. You know, I would be just traumatic the whole time because who the fuck steals a ambulance with somebody in it? Like you can't. What is wrong? Now he tried with carjacking, fleeing police, resisting arrest, obstructing officers, attempting to disarm a police officer, and carrying a concealed weapon. His bond is at $5 million. Now they still ain't said why he did it. No one knows why. Again, that shows you that some people, it's just cuckoo, and they need users. But if anyone ever steals a truck and I'm in it, I'm suing all y'all. Police, everybody. Again, dumb stuff. Non-profit director accused of using over $11 million in government funds. It was supposed to be for needy and hungry children on a mansion for her man. Gave that man over $1 million. Now, first of all, If you gave that man over $1 million, why you still work there? Y'all know my rule. Once you get the money, you gotta get gone. Okay, this is gonna be a federal whole girl. Okay, Missouri woman who was supposed to be helping feed low income kids and people, whatever, is not on trial for a multi-million-dollar scam. Okay, let's see, 46-year-old Connie Bobo or Boo Boo. I think I'm gonna say Bobo, who ran the New Heights Community Resource Center in Bridgeton. It's a single suburb. Finessed over $11 million in government funds. Yep, government funds. Not irregular funds, not free funds. Over $11 million in the government funds meant to feed hungry children. Used it to bail. No, I'm sorry. Remember ball out instead? They said she filed fake reimbursement claiming her nonprofit served nearly 6 million meals, but receipts weren't adding up. The state reportedly sent her millions between 2019 and 2022, and she spent it all on 5 properties, including a 5 properties, a $1 million mansion that she called her office, a 2.2 real estate investment, a bright elementary G wagon for a man, Howard Hugh girl, not child. Look, I don't know why so many people be scheming, scamming, and this is my thing. One, you too old to. I am a firm believer in scheming, scamming is shit you do as a teenager, and you got up to 25. 25 or older, you too old to be scheming and scamming. Okay, that's some young dumb shit. Secondly, if you're going to be grown, because she's 40 or she's 40. She's 46. If you're she's older than me. Okay, if you older than me, you scheme and scam, and you got 11 mil, bitch, leave the country. If you scam the government out of $11 million, find which country has no extradition and go live there and be a fucking queen because you got all the money. What is wrong? You got over 11, girl, and you bought shit here. You were scheming, scamming for years, and you bought and put a roof down in the US of the A. Like, did you not know that? Y'all be dumb. Okay. She dropped 1.4 million on her boo, who allegedly blew over 200K on the Benz. Okay. The feds also claimed that when her life started catching up to her, she began forging documents and putting family and friends down as board members. Child, don't put me in it. I don't want to work for you. Okay. It's including one friend who said she didn't even know she was listed as vice president until the FBI called. Bitch, if what? The friend said I had no idea I was a vice president of her company until if the FBI ever called me. Look, true friendship means if you scamming, keep me out of it. Okay? Keep me out of it. If you're going to include me in your scheming, scamming, I need to be fully aware of the scheme and the scam so that way I can make a conscious decision if I want to be involved. Okay. Now, if I know you scheming, scamming, and I choose to participate, that's on me. I can't get picked if we get busted. But to list your family and friends and don't tell them you have them listed as employees of your fake, fraudulent, scheming, scamming business means you don't care about me and my life. Now, they said when the feds put up to arrest her because she's going to jail, okay, they claim she refused to cooperate, tried to flee her home, and caused a 2-hour standoff with agents. Her lawyer said she didn't mean to violate the rules and thought she was acting in the best interest of what community? She's facing wire fraud, ID theft, obstruction charges, and all because the kids ain't getting no food. The key point in a nonprofit organization is you are not supposed to be personally profiting from the business. You can get a salary, a regular salary, but you can't be making money off of the program that's supposed to help others. You can't be a girl, because when you inflate, if you say, "Hey, I feed 1,000 people," and you only feed two, that's the definition of it's not a, it's not enough. You're profiting because all the extra money you're keeping, you're profiting from this girl. And this one comment here say that's why when McDonald's asks, "Do you want to round up?" I say no. Look. When I be at it's mainly McDonald's. I think McDonald's and maybe Taco Bell are the only fast food places that say, "Hey, you want to round up a charity?" And I always say no, because charity starts at home. Okay, why would I want to give my extra 6 7 cents to strangers? I need it. Okay, my cash back go to my savings account. I don't know them children, but y'all stop scheming scamming. It doesn't work. It doesn't. Target is cutting jobs. Why? Because we stopped shopping there. Okay. Target used to be the best store. You know, we love Target. The store, it was always clean. It smelled fresh. Okay. You can get whatever from Target. Okay. And then Target said, forget DI. We ain't doing it no more. We're gonna stop it. You know, cold whatever. And we, the black folks, black and brown folks, said, you know what, we're gonna not shop there. So Target is slashing 1,800 corporate jobs because they're struggling to revamp. You can't be saying forget the people who made you. And I think because just stupid. Okay, roughly 1,000 employees will receive layoff notices next week, while an additional 800 open positions will be eliminated. Girl, now I don't feel well that anyone is losing, because again, truthfully, the people who are probably losing their jobs aren't the people who said stop DI. The folks losing their jobs are regular people. You know what I'm saying? So that's very much so unfortunate, because like you know what I'm saying, they aren't the culprits, you know. But Target is y'all fault, because y'all lose stores, y'all lose customers, whatever. So again, I hope the folks lose their job can find another one. But sometimes we have a child, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Target. Now before they, I mean, look, I want some Archer beef sticks from there. A few congratulations. Okay, Misty Copeland. Okay, Misty Copeland, who is the first. Is she the only? I don't think she's first. She was the first Black female principal ballerina dancer at the American Ballet Theater. Now I've heard of her over the years and whatnot. I'm not a ballet opera girl, but I'm aware of her. I've always heard of her. I've always heard people, praise her, because in that element, in that part of the world, in that part of, what I'm saying, entertainment, she is everything. You know what I'm saying? So congrats to her for what I think 25 years. Well, how long was child? Child forever. Okay. She became the first person there in 2015. So it's been 10 years ago. So again, congrats to her. It's the end of an era. Everyone is the first of something. She was the first of that thing. So yeah, congrats to her on her retirement. Okay, her final bow. Take a bow. Anyway, congrats to KJ Smith Black and her husband Sky Black. KJ Smith is from Tyler Perry Sisters. Sky used to be on Sisters. He's now on All the Queen's Men. They've been in other things as well. They welcomed their daughter. Got a whole baby girl. Her name is Pride Janae. Either Janae or Jania Black. And Pride is spelled Pryde. That's not how you spell pride, but I'm going to leave it be. Okay. Because everyone has a right to name their child what they want and to pronounce the name how they want. Because y'all know, technically, my name is not Jaylee. Okay, it's not Jaylee. It's Jaylee. You know what I'm saying? I think it's so funny when I hear some folk call me Jaylee, and I hate the itty bitty pause. I'm like, because my name is not Jaylee, it's Jaylee. Okay, like daily is Jaylee. You know what I'm saying? It is spelled. You know what I'm saying? So again, people can say and pronounce and spell whatever. So my name is Jaylee. Simple. Her name is Pride. This Pryd. She was born on October 4th, 5 p.m. Now, I was reading the story of her birth, and KJ had won like a home birth with a midwife, and the midwife wasn't like midwifing, and they ended up having to have an emergency C-section. And when Sky said, he said I realized that she wasn't like the right midwife for us, because KJ felt like something was wrong. And KJ said, fuck all this shit. Okay. I know my body, something's wrong. And I think they felt like the midwife wasn't like listening enough. And they ended up calling Tyler Perry for help, who helped them get into the best hospital there in Atlanta, whatever. And thank God, because like the baby's heart rate was dropping. So it was like a whole story on people. It's a great read. Because so many women advocate for being listened and being heard, and sometimes we think that, we have a midwife who's supposed to listen, and something went wrong with that midwife. And KJ and both Sky was thanking the hospital that was able to get her, was able to get the baby delivered safely, and she's now like a month at this point or whatever, almost a month. But again, cute little baby. Okay, that baby look alive. And when I mean by that, I mean like she's been it before. Okay, like full open eyed attention to detail. I was like, oh, that's a baby. Okay, that baby's awake. Okay, that baby's here and whatnot. But again, beautiful little girl and whatnot. A miracle baby. Okay, congratulations to them. Okay, we love it. We love it. Anyway, also congrats. I forgot to post this like last week. Lauren and Cameron, who was on Love is Blind. I never watched that show, but I have seen clips, and I know they were they made it great and whatever. They welcomed their first baby together as well. A little boy, okay. Ezra William Hamilton. Okay. Of all the Love is Blind stuff I've like caught my eye through like social media, I've always seen things only great things of Cameron and Lauren. So congrats to them and whatnot. On the regular baby boy, he's here, he's amazing, and it's again, we always want to celebrate births and baby. I still want some baby shower meatballs. I do. But congrats to them on their baby boy. Okay. Now let's do some celebrity news. Okay. But first, I'm going to do like the video if you have not, subscribe if you have not, and listen to and watch the video. And I'm back. Okay. Who I want to do first? First of all, let's start with, let's kind of scroll down. to see all of the foolishness. I want some tour stuff. Wait, let me go to. I gotta get okay. Tours, and more tours. Okay, New Edition, Boyz II Men, and Toni Braxton are going on a tour together next year. Now, I thought New Edition was on a residency in Vegas, but maybe that was like a temporary thing or whatever. But again, the three groups, okay, and I'm like, is it all of them? Is Bobby gonna be up there the whole time? Okay, it's cute. Okay, look, even though Boyz II Men don't have bass voice in it anymore, we have all of Audition. Toni has her own set and whatnot. The tour starts in January through April. Are they coming here? Yeah, they'll be here in February or whatever. I mean, it's cute. I think all three of these entertainers MCing put on great shows. I think it also gives each group and they let me find because they did a whole thing. Hold on, where is that? Let me see. Now at first I said, "Oh, they got a podcast." No sound, now, child.
Yo, I can't even lie. Now that's the New Edition way. What y'all think about our Las Vegas residency?
Encore Theaters? Man, it was dope. But I feel like there's another level we can take it to.
I agree with you, Ron. What you think, Mike?
2 steps ahead of you, Slick.
What you got up your sleeve, Mace?
Let me see if this works.
What's good, bro?
What you doing, man? I'm sitting here with the fellas.
What up, man? What's up?
Do they have a podcast? I didn't know about. I would listen to a New Edition because I feel like they're such different people. Is it a podcast for real? I just don't know about it.
Oh, yo, what's up?
Checking y'all's temperature for 26. We trying to go to the next level. What y'all got on y'all's calendar?
That's a good question.
Whatever it is, it's got to be something we've never done before.
New Edition and Boyz II Men, we've never, all these years, ever shared the stage together.
That's what I'm talking about, John.
You saw what I was seeing, huh? Yeah. Come on, give me some.
Yes,
yeah, that's next level for sure, baby boy.
I feel like we're missing one thing. A little feminine energy.
I got a bona fide queen on speed dial.
JG, hey, darling.
So we came up with this idea.
Say less.
Woman, you don't even know what I'm getting ready to ask you.
It doesn't matter, I'm in.
We are missing one little key element. Our queen.
Ah, so, who did you have in mind?
Here's the vision. All three of us on the same stage every night.
Not taking turns. Actually performing together.
Fans all around us. Gonna be crazy.
No barriers,
Now, how does it gonna work?
no separation.
An original music experience.
With all this artistry, it feels like royalty.
This is too big for one city. Let's take this to the fans.
It'll be like 9 kings and a queen.
The next level starts.
Now, I said this is good. Okay, I feel like all of them on stage at the same time is a lot. I do hope each group has like at least one moment alone for their own thing, but that gives it because I mean, can Bobby be around it all the time? I know Bobby sometimes have health issues. Tamar, Toni has her lupus and whatever. I just don't want any of them to put too much on them because all them songs, all them hits from the late night for New Edition, child from the 80s to current. You know what I'm saying? Boyz II Men, more time feel it back up. Ooh, is they gonna do but anyway, and then Toni, good look. I just love the notion of them celebrating each other. Like that's kind of how Monica and Brandy doing it right now. They're both, alternating but also singing together. Singing, I think it's cool. It's great. Did you see the tour announcements? I want to see it. Now I'm not gonna go because touring concerts is just overstimulating for me. But I'm a hope and pray that somebody go live on TikTok, okay, and I can watch it on TikTok. But again, I am happy for this show. It sounds great. Let me scroll back to where it is and whatever. But yeah, I think this will be an absolute great success. Where is it, child? Did I lose it? I think it'll be a great, successful tour. And again, it starts in January 28th in Oakland, California, and it ends on April 4th in Houston, Texas. And they hit all the major cities. This actually would be a great idea for an residency. To me, if they can all be in one state, I know Vegas, Cali, New York, or whatever, this could be a great residency. I'm just saying. Also, we also had Money Long. Did I have her as well? Where is so much stuff? Money Long, who was on the Brandy Monica tour. She's one of the opening acts, has to cancel a couple of tour stops because she had pneumonia. Now, she wasn't at the stop yesterday. Maya stepped in to perform because she can't. And first of all, Maya's a great act too. Just saying. But yeah, she had to step down. Okay. I'm so sorry, y'all. I am sick. Okay, I was trying to push through, but and she also has, I think she has lupus as well, I believe. So when she gets sick, it's the whole thing or whatever. So feel better, ma'am. Feel better. Now, at the same time of her, not being well, fighting pneumonia, and take a little rest to recover, she also getting sued by her ex-managers and whatever, because they're saying, hey, you owe us $600K in unpaid commissions. I said, now, girl, who would do this happen? Now, if y'all don't know who Shaka Zulu is, Ludacris, I feel like his manager and stuff. But a whole bunch of folks are suing her. Okay, but all a part of the management company she was working with for some money. It's based on, they had a 20% management fee. And in late 2024, despite earning millions through shows, they said they did not get their cut. Now, I am a firm believer in the artist should get their money up top and then pay whoever else. But if she has got her portion, and if she owe them, okay, the monies, hey, you got to pay the people. I don't like it when management gets paid first and then the artist get paid whatever's left. I think that's unfair. You know what I'm saying? I never think that management teams and all those folks should get more than an actual artist. That aggravates me. Okay, but let's say they saying around here, the Grammy winner stopped paying her agreed upon 20% commission in 2024, despite earning millions through shows, deals, and collaborations. The pair who helped manage Ludacris, again, so their work played a big role in her her Grammy success. Her Priscilla Renee Hamilton. Her name was Priscilla. Her name made money. Anyway, they said I did not know her real name was not Money. I thought they put Long as a joke or whatever. Anyway, defendant Priscilla Renee Hampton is publicly known as musical artist Money Long, but her less well-known performances are as a serial drifter. Now she's a drifter. Now she ain't girl. Y'all be mean. Again, they're like, hey, we want our money. And sometimes when you are an indie artist and you start making more money, you have a label, they want more money. It's unfortunate. But again, I hope one, she feels better. But girl, if you owe them people, pay the people. Mimi Foss. We know Mimi. Mimi was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She was with Steve J. Mimi and that man, Nico, had did a whole sex tape. And I don't know if she forgets that we saw it all play out, but she said this.
So one day he was like, you know, when we make love, it's like art. It's like art, you know. We should record it so we can see it back. It's like magical. I had never, ever recorded myself before. Why I decided to do it with this person, I don't know.
Mimi and Nico's sex tape, one, it was crazy. Okay, because they had this whole lie story, fabricated, whatever. Oh, we made some tapes, and then our luggage got stolen. Oh, the luggage is stolen. Oh, then some kind of way someone leaked this sex tape or whatever. And then it was the crazy part was how Mimi said, well, we had shot some stuff and then had to reshoot stuff. And I'm like, if you reshoot a sex scene, that's porn. It's that simple. Like if you with your man or your person or whatever, you with your person, you with your sexual partner, whatever. And if in the moment of things happening that you start recording, that's just in the moment. That's just in the moment of it all. Okay. That I can get that footage gets like lost somewhere and it gets whatever. But it was camera angles. It was the camera can't go from one room to the other without someone moving the camera. Okay, ain't nobody hopping on shower rides just all willy nilly.
A few days later, he was like, yeah, you know, I got a homeboy that you know is cool with the guy at Vivid. The moment I said okay to let's see what they say, that was it. A week later, Vivid ends up contacting me and calls me and says, hey, we want to have a face-to-face meeting. We're going to fly you guys to LA. I didn't know what I was doing. I honestly didn't know. By me saying, yeah, ask them, you see what they say, I didn't know what that meant.
It meant, what's the number? Okay, it meant, well, you know somebody at Vivid, we fucked on camera, they want to pay, what's the fee? It don't mean nothing else. Okay, it don't mean nothing else. You either want to know how much the fee is and you start that clock to find it out, or you don't. Some stuff should only be for the two people's eyes, okay? That's private stuff. Now, because I used to want to be a phone sex operator. I did not become one. However, I feel like if you have to want to be in that world to even entertain the question of, well, how much are they gonna pay me? How much? Because if you had no inkling of wanting that to be public, you would have instantly said no. Because having a meeting with the porn people means only one thing. You're having a meeting with the porn people. It meant you say, okay, what's the fee? What is it looking like? What's the percentage? And y'all also told us before, y'all had to reshoot some scenes to make it look better. Hence this shit right here in the bottom picture. Because again, when you doing it, okay, when you doing it and someone pull a camera out, the angles are never great. Because why? A camera goes up and then whatever happens. You ain't getting this kind of angle unless somebody is holding the production camera. Okay? So don't be trying to make it seem as if we forgot what you said a couple years ago. That y'all just made a flick and then decided to see what it can get y'all. And I think she made some good money on it. but don't try to make it seem as if, Nico kind of tricked you into getting involved with the porn. He didn't trick you because you a grown ass woman. Okay, you were a grown, smart, intelligent woman. Even if you've never done porn, you know what it means when someone say, "Hey, let's have a meeting with Vivid Porn people right after y'all made porn." Okay, okay, and let's be clear: there's a lot of people in the world. Okay, there are a lot of people in the world today who have made some kind of erotic video. Okay, that has probably never seen the light of day. You know why? They don't want to do porn. So I'm not knocking her for making a flick with her dude. Do what works for you. Okay. But once your dude say, "Hey, you wanna put this out?" And your response is, "Well, I don't know. Let's see what they say." It's like you were down with it. You were. And again, ain't nothing wrong. Look, we all watch porn. We may not all make it, but we've all watched it in some kind of some kind of form. So no one's even knocking her for making it. But don't try to downplay what happened. You fucked on camera. He suggested y'all put it out, and you did. Y'all hired camera crew, remade most of it, and then lied and said it was a leak. Yeah, I'm like, bitch, you was hanging from a shower rod. That is quintessential porn behavior. Okay, we've all seen like produced porn, and we've seen homemade porn because there's two different categories. Okay, you were in the produced section. You were in the you weren't in the section of, "Oh, I have a tripod set up in my bedroom, and me and my man is just having some fun." Okay, but it's only us two. It's bad angles, it's bad lighting. Versus, I'm in a shower scene, ain't no steam on the camera. Okay, you being held, you're holding on to the strongest shower rod ever. The sound is great. Y'all ain't slipping and sliding, girl. First of all, child. Oh, anyway, she knew what was going on, and so that's it. So don't try to change this shit up now, okay? Nico ain't had you bent over the couch and was holding the camera in his hand and that leak. No, bitch, y'all was in the shower scene being produced by Vivid. Y'all wasn't in your bedroom, child, with the fan going on or whatever, a water bottle on the nightstand. Okay, you're knocking over cell phone cord and shit. No, y'all was in the girl. The fuck. I'm like, girl, we seen it, and that's okay. Be okay with doing whatever it is you want to do. Okay. Okay. I want to get into Megan Thee Stallion. So Megan Thee Stallion song "Love a Girl." Okay. She's using Total song "Kissing You" as a backdrop or whatever. I have seen the video. I have heard the song, and there's a bit of backlash that she's getting. We know that Megan is with Klay Thompson right now. That's my man, my baby. Okay, and she did a whole song. Okay, chop ass everywhere. Okay, Megan said, "Girl, it's gonna be ass everywhere." Now I can't. Y'all know I can't play the video. I get flagged. When I heard the song, I liked it, but I also didn't like it. I thought the song would be different. I love the chorus. I love the hook. I don't even. I think the part of the song missed me a little bit. If I like ducked when she was like, you know what I'm saying, with when she kept saying pop that pussy for your man, and she kept saying it. I'm like, for me. But also on the flip side, Megan is that kind of rapper. Like if you really listen to Megan, Tina Snow, okay, that is her, that's her niche. So I also felt like I can't be a hypocrite because I enjoy her rapping like that. But when I hear the kissing you song, it's like love. And again, she's like, I'm in love, bitch. Leave me alone, hoe. Okay. But it was pussy. I was like, girl, that's too many pussies. You said pussy too many times. That's the part of the song that I don't like. The rest, I like her flow. I like what she say. I like how she's saying, like, this is my man. Okay, I am in love with this man. He is making me feel. When she said he called me lady, not his bitch, like she was saying little subtle things that makes Clay different from her exes, and I think that's great. I don't think the song itself is a bad song. I just thought it was too many pop the pussy for the man's part. That's what got me and whatnot. Now the video, bitch. Okay. Megan looks amazing. And anyone said, oh my God, she got a man. Megan should not change her aesthetic because she's in a relationship. She's still Megan Thee Stallion. Her aura, her genre of music, she should not change who she is as a rapper because he knew who she was when he got with her. Megan ain't, she's all look, she's been the hot girl coach. Okay. And that's okay. So I saw folks upset with the song and critiquing the song, and I only thought my only critique was it was one too many pussies. The pussy for your, I was like, girl, how many pussies gonna pop? But I agree, pop your for your man. I fully agree. Okay, pop the cooch for your man, twerk for your man. Do whatever it takes to entice who you with. You know what I'm saying? Do all, because if you don't do it, somebody else will. So do all of that. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Look, Megan was absolutely performing for Clay. Okay. And I also think it's her showing people this is what Clay has. Okay. I am Clay, then Clay does mine. Okay. And so I felt like on her page. I felt like, child, she said, bitch, my man. Okay. Megan looks amazing. She ain't naked. I mean, she's near naked. Okay. But she's in her I'm in love era. You know what I'm saying? And I love that for her. Period. Okay. No one should take that from her. Like, let her be happy in what she's happy in. But it was a lot of it was a lot of folk talking cash money stuff. Like, oh my God, why she do that? Oh, she got him in, and she should. Okay, she said, look at me with my man. Okay, my man, look at me. Okay, child body is tea. Okay, when I'm with him, this is what I'm dressed like. So why are y'all surprised? Okay, that I am out here being a little lover girl. Okay. And folk was like upset, like, I can't believe her ass is out, child. Oh, she shake. Oh, no, can't play the video. Hold on. I can't play. But she was like, I can't believe. Oh my God, girl. Her boo girl, what do you mean? She's Megan. That's what she do. She's always been this individual. I think it could be that because she's in love, she probably felt like I'm a dance for my man. The same way Beyonce did dance for you for Jay-Z, in my opinion. Okay. And was all I'm gonna take it was the same way, except this is a vulgar, with it. Okay. Now my only critique of the song, the only critique is it was one too many pop that for your man. That's it. Other than that one thing, I love the song. Period. Now, this is an example of folk complaining.
Everybody say I sound like her anyway. I might as well feed the beast a little bit, because if I was her, I would have played a little bit more into the lover girl aesthetic. Like, she could have been way more in depth with her feelings, and she wasn't. But I guess that's the Aquarius in her. I don't know. Girl, let me tell you about my man. Yeah, that's my baby. Love him like I had him. I want to have his babies.
First of all, that ain't like Megan. Having a beat and rapping like her ain't the same.
Number one, number two, maybe even three. He my love in basketball. Monica, Quincy, McCall.
First of all, you can't bring up love in basketball, okay? Because Monica and Quincy was not goals. Okay, Quincy was out here lying to that lady, treating Monica badly because his daddy was a cheater. Okay, had then got engaged to Tyra Banks. He's a whole engaged man playing basketball with another woman. So Monica and that no.
Don't play a lot of games, but I play him for his heart. My man, my baby. He
everybody no. And you wrote them. You wrote them down. And folks in the comment section is like, I wrote it in 20 minutes. We know.
Me like clay. I want Thompson as my name. My man, my way. He give me what I want. He send jets and private planes. Flowers and diamonds, talk over balconies in Spain.
Girl, you didn't watch all of Meg's videos and want to make a song. That's how you rap for your man. I am a firm believer in, don't tell artists how to express themselves. Okay, if I want to rap about him begging my cooch and him or whatever Meg said, okay, girl, bye. But folk felt like, oh yeah, I agree, girl. Yeah, the lyrics should no. I like
with that in 20 minutes. Imagine if I actually had somebody taking me over in private jets, sending me diamonds and flowers.
How you upset in your body? Anyway, Meg said, bitch, leave me alone. Okay. Meg was on live. I got a quick little video from Meg. From Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm so happy that Lover Girl is out, babe. And I feel like it's an amazing song. It's an amazing beat. Let me tell y'all how this song came together so fast. So one day I was on TikTok and I seen this girl that I think is so cute. And I be going to see what she doing from time to time. And she was dancing to this sound. And I said, oh my gosh, what song is that? Like, whose song is that? And I'm like, no way, this is just a beat that's just on the internet for nothing. So I go click on the sound and it take me to Jacob page. So I go to Jacob page and I gotta go find a video where he like originally, I guess, posted the beat. So then I'm clicking through the comments. Should not do that. But I was clicking through the comments and everybody in the comments was like, oh my gosh, Megan don't sound so good on this team. This don't sound so good on this. I was like, I know I'm not tripping. Like, yes, I feel like I would sound fire on this. So then I went to his next video, and his next video said somebody called Meg, and I said, okay, God, you wanted me to do this beat. You wanted me to get on this song. You wanted me to find this. So boom, then I DM'd him, and I was like, friend, let me have this beat. And then he sent it to me, and then I had a whole bunch of work to do. Because, okay, I've been a little in my acting bag. So we did a lot of acting things that's going to come out next year.
First of all, I hate that TikTok has those graphics or whatever. But Megan saying like, girl, I've been acting. I'm my man. my music. I'm acting now. Leave me alone, bitch.
So I'm really excited for y'all to see that because, bitch, that's all I've been doing lately. But I found the time and I went in the studio. Boom, boom, boom. Hurry up, finished it. Then we hurry up, shot the video because I can't never give y'all a song without a video. So boom, that's how we got the song. Second, it is something that the hotties have been asking me to do for a minute. Something y'all been begging me to do.
And you can tell she's in love. She's even different than when she was with, I think when she was with Party, she still felt or seemed a bit more guarded about things. And then she feels like she feels uncomfortably comfortable in her life right now. And I like that.
That I'm finally gonna do. I don't know if I want to tell y'all yet. When it come out, y'all gonna see it. But I'm excited about it. Like, I feel like the hotties that care about certain things, they're gonna be happy that we're all, as Megan Thee Stallion and the hotties, we're taking this next step into artistry. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that y'all want me to do. So, no, the anime is coming. That's gonna happen regardless. Let me see. What else I want to say? Okay. Also, hotties. How can I say this? Okay, because you know, baby, I be trying to watch my words on here because people will be clipping my videos, making it seem like I'm bitching. First, did y'all peep the wolf at the end of the video? Did y'all peep the wolf?
I mean, I seen the wolf. What I will say for this, I am simply Ty or Tay. I think right, or either Ty or Tay. Clay has been just as vocal about his love for Meg as she does for him. It's cute because they both do it together and whatnot. So what I like is that we've seen him showcase her, which I think made her more open to showing him as well. Because I follow him as well. And so they both are giddy for each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's so cute is that we're seeing not just her be this way, but him be this way too on his own page.
Okay, so I'm finna give y'all exactly what y'all been looking for. The people who've been talking a little crazy, I see y'all. I see the crazy people, okay? I see the crazy people that's rappers. I see the crazy people that's bloggers. I see the crazy people that's fans. I see the crazy people that's naughties. Y'all is finna get exactly what y'all been looking for. But baby, I'm in love right now. We're supposed to be celebrating love and light. Damn, pop that pussy for your man. Damn, bitch, a bitch can't have a pop that pussy for her man feeling?
I mean, you can.
We ain't trying to beat everybody up all the time.
And my only issue was it was too many poppy pussies for me. Okay. If she would have said it once, that would have been fine. Okay. But it was, I was like, are you still popping that pussy?
Cardi, yep. Cardi owe me. Cardi owe me like 2 verses. So I'm definitely gonna cash in on my Cardi verses. Okay, for real.
That was for folks who was asking about her Cardi because she was talking about her what's called Megan Act 3. She was saying who she wants on it, so she wants Cardi on it. Because some folks felt like, oh, her and Cardi beefing. She's like, bitch, no. Okay, I want Cardi on my next album. Thank you very much.
I'm trying to pay attention. I feel like I know what y'all want. I feel like I know what y'all want, but y'all got to let me be in love, babe. This the first time that we just really in this hoe. So let me be happy, you guys. Also, hotties, what I really would like from my hotties, if you a real hottie, okay? When I do peep online and see what y'all doing, I feel like y'all get so easily riled up and easily discouraged when y'all know people get paid to talk crazy about me. Like, don't it seem a little weird, like how overwhelming a lot of Megan Thee Stallion hate seem? Like, that don't seem right, do it? It's not, because people are getting paid to do this.
Because I got pissed she in love.
These are bots. These are paid people. Like, if you scroll through some of these people's tweets, it'd be a man that been tweeting about sports for 8 years. Now all of a sudden, he just hate Megan Thee Stallion. These people are getting paid to do this. Stop listening to them. Bitch, they time up. Like, what is it even to hate on? I don't be doing this. I be in the house with my man, with my dogs, watching anime at the studio. But I'm trying to tell you, when I give y'all something to cry about it. All right? Then we can start crying.
So let that lady be in love. Let her be in love with that man, my man. Now, Clay, I'm gonna play face. I'm not gonna do that. The point is, girl, she's happy, she's in love. So all the Megan hate was weird to me. The song was not bad at all. It was just too many pussies for me. Other than that, I really, and again, if y'all have not seen the video, I was like, bitch, you was popping that. Okay, I mean, but again, I also think the video was for Clay. It's for Clay to see forever and ever, and I think he writes the girl, yes, baby, pop that for me. Okay, so kudos to Megan Thee Stallion. It was a event where Glorilla was there, and so was Jamie Foxx, and somebody threw a water bottle. I don't know why people be at events throwing bottles. That's stupid. That's a hazard. You can hurt someone. You should not throw water bottles at people. But once it was Jamie Foxx got pissed.
Who did it? Why would you do some shit like that, goofy ass nigga? Why?
I think people forget Jamie Foxx is still a grown ass man. Okay? And I don't think he like fuck shit.
Why would you throw something at the stage, man? Why? This is for free. She came to...
Meaning, you at a free concert seeing Glorilla. Why would you ever throw a bottle on stage at anyone, let alone at a free concert? Why would that ever happen? Because if you had bad aim and you go around and hit somebody, like what? Negro, what?
Y'all don't deserve this shit, bro. That's fucked up, bro. Yo, man, I'm so disappointed. I love y'all, but hate whoever the fuck that was. No, it ain't cool, man. That ain't cool, bro. Fuck the audio, bro.
Cause now the vibe all fucked up. Now I just saw a video right now that showed what happened. Okay, where the bottle came, little toss up. Okay, now while it didn't hit her, you still should not toss bottles on the stage. Okay. That's just not nice. I mean, she wasn't thirsty. Because if one person starts throwing stuff, then somebody else wants, and then it's a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It can lead to a whole thing. And it's a melee, it's a fight, it's a shoot, it's just stop. Because it looked like whoever tossed it just had bad aim.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Who did it? Why would you do some shit like that, goofy ass nigga? What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I said, hey, Jamie. Look. I like controlled anger. There's something about controlled anger that is enticing. Okay? Because it means I'm pissed off. I'm checking you.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Who did it? Why would you do some shit like that, goofy ass nigga?
Cause he sounds upset. Okay. But he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He's voicing his upsetness, but it's not all loud. And, you know what I'm saying? I like it. Okay. Now I think whoever threw it, they tossed their ass out as well. But yeah, don't y'all be at concerts throwing stuff at people. That's just not nice at the all. Okay. And so they said don't do that no more. Brian McKnight. So Brian McKnight was supposed to be at there's a Claremont University and whatever. Okay, he was going to be a performer at their scholarship gala. Now, I don't know if they did not know. We don't like that man no more. Okay, I don't know if they don't know. We're not really rocking with Brian McKnight currently. Okay, Brian McKnight has become a deadbeat daddy, even to adult children. But we still, was Mary King Tom back? I gotta watch it. I don't know. But yeah, we're not really supporting Brian McKnight right now. So I think anybody who has some, like, if you're publicly promoting something from him, people in that area may be like, nah, we don't want him around here. Okay. So again, you're invited. Okay. Autumn Elegance. Okay. It's November 25th. So it's next month, November 21st. Okay, was special performance by Brian McKnight. Now, back in the day, back at one, we liked him. It's another. Is that him as well? Because he on Number Boys and Men. My point is, my parents got married off Brian McKnight's song, back in 1996. That was married in 96. And I have great memories of Brian McKnight. He is a great artist. He's made great music, but I think even him coming out and saying, oh, well, I was just writing music, I wasn't really in love until I met my current wife. Bitch, why would you ruin shit for me? Okay. So again, the school announced him as a special performer, okay? And then they said, hold up. Y'all don't like him? Y'all don't like Brian? Brian is what? Claremont University values and respects the perspectives of our constituents and stakeholders. We take your concerns regarding the artists for the scholarship gala seriously and are currently exploring options. Thank you for your loyal and continued support as we work to ensure this event is a beacon of light for our institution while raising needed funds to support student scholarships. Dr. Dewan J. Warback, President. Okay. And that's the get you gotcha. Brian McKnight currently is not a positive individual. Okay. Yes, he has great songs that we've loved, and he's a talented singer. However, the press attached to Brian McKnight is some bull stuff. Okay. So what I do like is the fact that folks said, child, no, he be saying F them kids, he be being real mean and whatnot. We not really rocking with Brian right now. Okay, he is, I don't like Brian. Let's go to Brian's page. Okay, just for clarification. He was beefing with the mama of his dead son, child, boasting about an $8.8 million settlement with, well, no, it was not a settlement, an $8.8 million like default judgment that he has not been awarded yet. Okay. And he announced it like on the day or the anniversary of his dead son's either birth, I think it's the dead son's birthday. So Brian be on some boy shit. Okay, he be on some boy stuff all the time. You know, his Fatherhood Fridays. You know what I'm saying? He likes to boast about the new family and whatnot. So folks said, okay, we don't like it. So he did post this at the same time of them kind of canceling that performance. Don't you see you playing equal against me, but God is using those same plans for my good. Even the judge saw through lies, ironically awarding 8.8 mil on October 16th. For those of you who believe in karma, with every misguided, again, I feel currently Brian McKnight is a negative person because he tends to it's just drama. You know what I'm saying? And again, he don't have to. No one has to take on bull stuff from family members, but there's a way that you go about addressing things that doesn't make you look like the villain. And I don't understand Brian's desperation to big up this new wife, the new kids, and act as if his previous relationships and his older kids are like nothing. That's what I don't like. I don't like trying to like ignore the fact that at one point you did have love for the ex-wife. You did have love for your children. And yeah, we know kids, even adult kids, can be assholes and whatever, but he tries to act like, well, I just have the new set of families. That's what I don't like about Brian. But again, the people said, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cancel him off. We're gonna see what else we can do. Because y'all said no. So again, and sometimes that's what happens when you use your celebrity status in the wrong way. Okay. Drea Kelly. Drea, who is Aura of the Kelly's ex-wife, was on a podcast. Okay, she was discussing the domestic violence. Now, I want to make a pre-statement. It aggravates me when people like to compare apples, oranges, and plums. Okay, because your situation don't match mine or hers. So don't try to conflate the issue because you're upset that you didn't get the support that you wanted at a time where we did not know what was going on. Okay. But listen to Drea discuss DV. She brings up herself for Arthur Kelly, Kiki Palmer, and also Cassie.
But until I came out, when people saw the documentary, up until that point, I had never spoken his name, never said that it was him. People, again, don't do their research. If you go back and you search, I had a restraining order against him 10 years before any of this ever came out. You can Google it right now and go to MTV News. Matt Lauder, I think was his name. He put it on MTV News that I had a restraining order against him, and people chose to play. They wanted to have a blind eye. They didn't want to believe it. They didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to see it.
Now, let's make something clear. The way social media and access to celebrity gossip news business, the way that we are able to instantly know what's going on has drastically changed since MTV News. Okay, period. That's one thing. That's also why the R. Kelly trial from back in the early 2000s, the reason some folk did not really know what was happening back then, you couldn't go on Google and look up the R. Kelly case. You couldn't go on there was no social media platform. There was no Twitter, IG for you to for all this information. And a key thing that R. Kelly and his team used was they pushed his trial back like a year or so, because by the time they did the trial, we had forgot what the fuck had happened because there was no social media. So if you did, and I'm not saying she did not, I'm just saying if or when you filed a PPO against R.F. Kelly, we didn't know because we didn't have access how we used to have back then. And if the news came on and said, oh, R. Kelly's wife had a PPO, we couldn't really look. I'm the R. Kelly wife. I just wonder, It says back in 2018. Let's go. September 27th, 2005. Okay. So again, this is 20 years ago. Okay. 20 years ago, where it says that R. Kelly's wife drops order protection. This was updated on August 22nd, 2021. Okay. R. Kelly's wife dropped the production order. The couple attended resulted problems outside of court. So again, I'm like, girl, this is from back in 2005. It was updated later on. But like, girl, we didn't know none of that stuff. None of it. This is from 2005, 20 years ago. So like 20 years ago, we just did not have access to the information. I gotta restart it. We did not have access to information how we have it now. So it just isn't the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same access for us to be as upset now as we were then. And also, no tea, no shade, child. For a long time, we did not know R. Kelly had a wife or children. We did not know R. Kelly, when R. Kelly was bumping and grinding, we didn't know he had a wife. And, you know, to my knowledge, you married R. Kelly after the whole Aaliyah scandal. So to come at us and say, well, we didn't want to believe and we put blinders on and we just didn't believe whatever. There was the accusations and the proof that R. Kelly married Aaliyah back then, and you still married him. I had his children, but I digress.
So for all the people who say, why she just coming out now, I did it. You didn't pay attention. That's not my fault. You decided not to pay attention.
Wow. We're living in this time now of social media, and it's
this time now of social media, not then. And I'm not trying to victim blame her. I'm just pointing out the fact of back in 2005, I couldn't really Google shit.
The moment stuff is posted, it gets taken out of context sometimes, and sometimes it's really real. Do you think that now domestic violence is such a bigger discussion now because of where we are at the state of social media versus, years ago when you were allegedly going through what you were going through at that time?
Well, I'm gonna clear that up because I know you have to say allegedly, but ain't nothing alleged about what I went through. But I understand what I do. I understand that. So no offense to you, but.
And the reason he said, because R. Kelly was never convicted of abusing Andrea Kelly. So he had to say allegedly because, there was no conviction. That's her account of what happened. But also I'm like,
to the ones who want to play in my face, he gets to say allegedly. Social media has brought it to the forefront, but I just want to say this, and I need us as a community not to be offended when I say it, but let's wake up and take our blinders off when I say this. Yes. It's really amazing that women like myself could come forward. Keke Palmer can come forward with a whole video of her getting flipped over an entire couch. But when you look like Cassie, we pay attention.
And I said, see, that's where you lost me. Because we believed Keke Palmer. We believed Keke Palmer and we supported Keke Palmer. People found issue with Keke Palmer because they felt like she still stayed with them. And because there was a few people who felt like, oh, she was cussed him out too. However, no one didn't believe Keke Palmer. We believe Keke when she talked about Trey Songz. The reason Cassie is getting the attention she's getting is because we saw a video of Puffy stumping her out. That's why the video was the same way the Kiki video was jarring. So it has nothing to do with how Cassie looked versus you or Kiki. It's just the proof was it was the evidence. It was the evidence. And the fact that Cassie finally found the courage to say, this is what he did to me for this long. Now, yeah, Cassie got paid. She did. But nobody is supporting Cassie more because she looks different than you or Kiki at all. And Kiki has told us Kiki said, I didn't say shit. Stuff leaked because I filed court documents. So to this day, Kiki has not really came out and said, this is what my whoever did to me. She has not. It all came from court stuff. Okay. Cassie had to go to court and say, yeah, the male hookers peed on me and bloppy bloppy. So she had to explain what happened to her in a court of law. There are other women who have came forward about abuse who look different, black, white, whatever. And to me, DV don't have no race, color, or creed. So Drea trying to say, well, when they look differently, it's accepted or you champion for them more. Cassie got just as much bullshit, probably more than Kiki did. You want to know why? Because Cassie got 20 mil from Diddy. There are plenty of people who feel like Cassie didn't go through shit because she got paid for it. So miss me with the and Cassie exposed Diddy for who he was. Andrea Kelly, at some points in time, was still defending R. Kelly as his wife. Because my kids are dead, you know what I'm saying? So, girl, we didn't actually support Cassie because how she looked. We did not. We supported Cassie and Keke Palmer. And we supported you too, but you kept trying to have that I am a Kelly. You chased the attachment to R. Kelly so much, I think some folks felt like you wanted attention more than awareness for DV, in my opinion.
Wow. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we need to start being real as a community. We pick and choose who we want to celebrate and advocate for based even upon the way they look.
Wow.
Did we advocate for Kim Porter in the same way?
Yes, we did. Kim Porter didn't advocate for Kim Porter. We can't want more for the person in the situation who denies the situation. You know what I'm saying? We can't champion for Kim Porter if Kim Porter was not speaking out against what she went through.
Did we advocate for Keke Palmer in the same way? Did we advocate for Andrea Kelly in the same way? Because I've seen so many celebrities come forward, hashtag Cassie, we love you, we here for you. Where was the hashtags for Keke?
Mm-hmm.
There was absolutely people supporting Keke. But again, let's not conflate the two issues. Keke did not come out saying, hey, I'm in an abuse. Keke filed a protection order against her baby daddy. Keke did not come out for support, so to speak. However, when we found out, we were supportive of Keke, but Keke didn't talk about it. Cassie did. There was a whole court case. So it was different with Cassie because she had to go to court.
Where was the hashtags for Drea?
Which ones?
And the ones that even came before me.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God Tina Turner did not tell her story in this day and age of social media.
Yes.
Girl, first, not girl, let the recipe.
Because you better believe two things can be true at one time. And people need to realize as a community, y'all love the persona. Us as women, we deal with the person.
When What's Love got to do with it came out and folks saw what Tina went through, people absolutely was giving support to Tina. But let's not forget, we can't support people if we don't know what's going on. No one knew that Ike was beating Tina ass until they got divorced. And I wasn't even born back then. I was born in 82. Okay? But I feel like Drea is acting like because we're in a different time now, the support that she got wasn't fair. It wasn't enough. We tried to support you. We did. But if I recall, she kept being like still supportive of R. Kelly, which rubbed me the wrong way. Because you can't, we can't have it both ways. Just saying.
And you're never going to know that person the way we do. You're not meant to. Because there's a bigger machine that even pushes them. There's a machine behind them that pushes the persona. But they also help to cover up, hide, and bury things that they do as a person. And until we become very aware and want to be educated like that, it's never going to change. But again, we need to take colorism out of it and we need to educate ourselves because that blew my mind to me. I thought, now here we are. We're all coming together and all these celebrities and we should celebrate her and we should support her. That is not what I'm saying at all. But then we need to step back and look and go, no, we didn't do that for Kiki, did we? We didn't do that for Drea, did we?
Well, when R. Kelly was on trial for trafficking women and all that stuff and what he does, were you a part of that? Cassie was involved in a whole case against Diddy. That's why it continued. Kiki don't talk about her personal life at all, but we supported her. I'm just saying, Drea.
But again, our own community, we got to deal with that demon. We got to deal with that thing in us. And I don't know how we do it. All I know is that I have to open my mouth and you might not like what's coming out of it, but most times we don't like truth.
You're right. That's the truth.
The truth.
Yes, that is the truth.
Yeah.
Do you feel healed?
Very much so, but I don't think healed is a real word. I feel like I'm healing.
You're healing every day. Yeah.
Look, that's that lady's journey to go through her own. But my opinion is there bits of truth in her opinion? Yes. Are there times where people will feel more compassion for people who look a certain way? Yes. The same we know that if a little white girl go missing or a little black girl go missing, the white girl will get more attention. You know what I'm saying? So that's a part of society. But I feel like we as the Black delegation did not show more support for Cassie because of how she looked. I think there was more support of Cassie because of who her abuser was, for one, him being on trial for 2, and the video coming out for 3, the sex capades 4. It was so much more packed on to what Cassie went through than just her being physically abused. She was being sex trafficked. You know what I'm saying? And so because we got all the dirty details, it made us feel some kind of way. We don't know what Drea went through technically. We just know it was some abuse. We know some of what Kiki went through because Kiki chose to keep it, you know, to the core things. Cassie had the unfortunate experience to where all her shit was aired out for the world. And once you hear about, you know, these freak offs forced sexual stuff, the drug use, the abuse. You then see how it was covered up by so many people for years. You then saw the video of Cassie's, one video of her attack from Diddy. It became a bigger monster because of social media. To me, it had nothing. If all of that had happened to Kiki, if video of Kiki fussing and tussing and she put it all out there, it would have been a full-on thing. But Kiki chose to stay silent about stuff. She allowed only the court records to say things. She didn't say shit. It was two different situations. She then was seen with the baby daddy, who he went to the damn army to get his shit together. You know what I'm saying? It was two different situations. And with Andrea and R. Kelly, he went to jail for all the crazy shit he did while being married to you. And you did say he did A, B, C, and whatever, but you were still holding on to being R. Kelly's wife, R. Kelly's ex-wife, R. Kelly's only wife, the only woman with his kids. You was holding on to that legacy. And when Tina Turner told them he could have everything but my name, I worked too hard for that. What it meant was, I don't want shit to do with him. However, professionally, bitch, I am Tina Turner. I worked for that stage name. I don't need nothing else from Ike Turner. However, what I've endured, I'm going to keep my name and keep working and being, I'm going to keep doing that. Andrea Kelly has always latched on to being the only wife, the only ex-wife. She's always latched on to that. And then she wants us to continuously, I guess, celebrate her in that. And it's just a weird thing, but nobody feels any less sympathy for what you went through than what Kathy went through. We don't fully know your story. Anyway, so yes, there is colorism in general that happens. We know that for sure. But in this comparison of you, Cassie, and Kiki, ma'am, it's a no for me. Okay? I did not mean to be on that one so long, child. Not a lot. Look, y'all take 30 seconds, like the video, because I need some water. Like the video now, I'll be right back. I'm back. I gotta go get some ice. Who do I want to do next? Try some of the stuff I want to get to. I want Rasheeda. Let's do Rasheeda because she's on the thumbnail. So we all, well, most of us watch Love and Hip Hop. We know that Rasheeda, Kirk, Cheatation, Sad Baby, the baby, he's now 10 now, whatever. There have been lots of conversations about, Rasheeda accepting Kirk's baby, being friendly with the kid's mom and whatnot. And while they were there, I think there was at one music fest, and they were discussing how she was able to accept Kirk's baby that he had on her while they were married.
I love to see this side of you guys because, like you said, we see so much of the drama on social media. You recently made a post about how you get a lot of hate because people expect for you not to accept your child. Yes. And I think it's so beautiful to see the dynamic and to see how much you and Rasheeda love him as a woman, why was it so important for you to showcase?
It was just me living my regular real life. And just to like wrap it up in a nutshell, like we've been married for 25 years, right? And we've been together for 30 plus. And relationships, marriage, and everything, it has its ups and downs. You go through a lot, your tests and all of that. However, when we went through our situation and I forgave my husband, I have to also forgive everything that comes along with that.
Now, y'all, I know some of y'all may be like, oh, that's not girl. You sound so I have to 100% agree with her, because what I don't like is when people say, well, I'm gonna accept my man, but fuck that kid. Okay, I'm going to accept my man and the cheatation, but I don't want nothing to do with that kid. No, I don't like. And it's like you can't, because you either forgive him or you don't. You know what I'm saying? You either forgive him or you don't. And I think the one thing I don't like about how folk, talk about Rasheeda is that they make it seem as if she is dumb for staying. But if that's her decision to stay, she can't stay and be pissed. She can't stay and be like, oh, well, fuck the baby. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. If you're gonna stay, then fully stay. So her point is saying, I forgave my husband. If I forgave him, how can I be mad or mean or dismissive of the child he had? Because if that's the case, I can't be with him. Because what kind of woman would then be pissed at now? Because again, this is Rasheeda and Kirk. Now with Mel and Martell, Mel said, nah, bitch. Nah, because Martell kept cheating with that lady. Okay? So Mel left her marriage and she said, forget him and that other kid. That's how you handle it. If you don't want to deal with the kid and you can't forgive your husband, you let all of that go. But Rasheeda said, I forgave my husband, so I had to also accept what comes with forgiving, which is that damn child.
And it's a process and it's a growth thing. But at the end of the day, there's a child involved who, for me first, I'm a mom because I have children. And one thing I never want him to feel is a lack of love at any time. And I don't ever want him to feel as though, stepping into this when he's old enough to really realize what's going on, that he felt any difference of love from myself than he would feel from the other side of his family.
Because a lot of kids who have half siblings or step parents or whatever, they get older and say, you know what, when I was a kid, I felt like my daddy wife didn't like, you know what I'm saying? They feel a difference. Okay. So I can respect her point in saying, I also want to make sure that him as a child who had nothing to do with how we got here, I would not want him feeling like I don't like him. And again, that takes time.
And
I'll say this, Cannon is a little dude, but he's very smart and he's about to be 10. But
again, so I think some folk also look at it from, it's like this happened over 10 years ago. So I don't think she grew a love for Cannon in the day. It took some time for them to get to this point, and that's called being an adult.
But you got these kids who ask them all the questions. So is that really like your dad and your stepmom and your, and them really your brothers? And so when he keeps asking those questions because they bother him a lot, I want people to understand, like, no, Cannon is very much around. We just don't show him to you guys all the time because all y'all do is look for the negative in it. And he's such a sweet kid and lovable, and again, when that happened, there was things going on in our relationship that people didn't get to know, but they hang you to a cross and want to talk. But we solid over here, and ain't nobody looking to run out and go do nothing crazy. That off was an off when it happened. We're on, we've been on. And, I just wanted him to know we love you. Don't worry about the noise. And, you are a Frost and you here.
And I like Kirk saying, bitch, that's my son. Because we forget that kids are messy and kids can be mean. So if the parents are all on the television, child, and they're like, "Oh, that ain't your dad." It affects the child. So I like Kirk. I like the fact they're trying to protect the child. Now we know Kirk ain't shit. Kirk wasn't shit, and I guess him saying, yeah, I cheated. Okay, that was the whole thing. We're better now. I've learned my lesson now. I'm human and whatever. Again, a lot of folk like we not gonna act like folk don't cheat. Now, if you gonna cheat, now use a condom. Okay, I'm just saying, if you're gonna cheat, use a condom. Okay, don't be cheating and then bring back something that I can't get rid of like a baby. Okay, so again, a lot of folk cheat in marriage, so that is not a big thing. But you should not have babies on your spouse if you can avoid it. Okay, so what I can, I guess, appreciate is, again, she stayed, she accepts the baby, they treat the baby well. Okay, yeah, the whole Kurt want to fuck still, child. If Rasheeda like it, I love it. Okay, but I do appreciate them making sure Cannon, the kid in this, feels loved and supported, and he don't feel off because my daddy cheated on my stepmama with my mama, and then I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Because that's because he didn't ask to be. I respect this more than Chloe and Tristan who be saying fuck the other baby. Okay, got a whole child around here. And stop, I get upset. Okay, let's hit girl child. Child, I don't know what drug Ray J is on. I don't know what vape pen filled with extra stuff he was smoking that day. I don't know what bottle of liquor maybe he had some goddamn, what's it called? Is it called chicken cock? It's a liquor that him mentioned to me the other day. I don't know. But Ray J looks insane. Okay. I don't know what he's wearing. Is it a parachute, child? And when I see this, like, Ray J looked like he's having a full mental breakdown while singing a song in front of a camera. He's also lip syncing, so I can't play much other audio. But I'm like, how he looked ashy but also wet, which is weird because you can't be ashy and wet. But why is he wearing a onesie? I don't know. But I need, while Brandy and Monica are on tour doing great things. Okay, doing great things. Ray J is around here embarrassing people. Okay, he's embarrassing people. So somebody get Ray J. Somebody call Brandy or the mama or the daddy. He'll call Princess Love. He'll call Morning Sky. I don't know. Call Tyrone. But, and I be wondering if sometimes Ray J don't realize he looks like a drug addict when he's doing all this extra shit. He may think this looks amazing, but I'm concerned. That's it. Sammy. Oh, also he was on live with Kevin McCall, and I'm like, for what? We just finished making love. What's on? No music, child. You can't hear the music. Wait for the music to stop. Now, Ray J partnering up with Kevin McCall is weird.
I don't fuck with Tyrese.
He's a buster.
Tyrese can sing like Luther Vandross is gonna, because Luther is one of the greatest, but he's in that like old school, like it's a different cadence of it. And so yes, because Luther Vandross can sing. Tyrese is like a mini kind of version with a Coca-Cola bottle in his mouth.
Now, why does Tyrese have a Coke bottle in his mouth? What is happening? Again, Somebody get Ray J some help, okay? The artist Sammy was arrested, okay? Now, do I know many Sammy songs? I don't think I do, but I know he's a singer. He was arrested. Now it said arrested for cruelty to children and battery. I said not cruelty to children. He was booked last week. Okay, round there. Again, it says cruelty to children, third degree witness, which probably means he did something in front of children. Okay, there's also a battery family violence charge around here. Okay, there's also a fugitive in the. Is he a fugitive in the state, child? He's a fugitive. So he's since been released. Okay, he had posted how he's headed to One Fest and whatnot. He also commented here, okay, on the post as well. Okay, he said, the shade room, y'all know better. Should have hit me and my team first for the facts, opposed to clickbait. Y'all know how I rock. Y'all brought me back career-wise, but I see y'all pushing the agenda of negativity, and that's fine. Good, God bless. I pray the apologies are allowed as the lies and offenses. I'm like, how are you upset of the reporting of the arrest? I feel like if you were arrested and charged, like, unless that ain't you, bro, okay, unless that's not you, all you were arrested and charged with cruelty to children. That's the charge. You were arrested in Atlanta, Georgia. There was an incident. Okay. Yes, you out. However, that's the charge. I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, if they had said Sammy was arrested because he beat a child up, and that ain't what they said. They named your charge. Cruelty to children. Cruelty to children and battery. Okay, those are the two charges. What you mad for? Why you upset? But again, he out now, so we shall see what happens next. Okay, but again, I had seen this as well. Now I don't know what it's for. Okay, it's a girlfriend speaks out and shares injury, says he believes she's not big enough to ruin him. Child, look, abuse is abuse. Okay, so the girlfriend is posting these alleged bruises from him and whatnot. His baby mama name is it Tania? I think it's Tania. So that's probably who posted that he was arrested in the because she knew he was arrested or whatever. Hold on, what's happening? What you throwing stuff for? Snatched the tablet from Lay while he threw it at me in Journey. So maybe that's what it means because he tossed something in front of children. Child, look, what it looked like is she got all kind of evidence to post when they always say if you are going through DV, they always say get evidence because when you come forth, it showed what was going on around there. Okay, but again, I mean he out now, so we shall see what's gonna happen. I think my neck is sprained. I need to go to the hospital. Are you going to get Jay at all? Anyway, he out. Let's hope if he's an abuser, he goes to jail. Soulja Boy, okay, who had cut Candy out last week?
Tag this bitch Candy too. Bitch, why you got this fat ass white nigga on your platform talking? I'm finna sue the fuck out you and this white boy. I'm about to sue the fuck out Candy. Somebody tag Candy. And fuck you too, Candy, you stupid bitch. The fuck you got this white boy on your...
Child, that is a demon. His eyes look demonic.
Platform hating on another nigga for talking about I spitting his motherfucking food. I wish I would have did that shit, nigga. I would have been a.
Well, after that, he's now saying, I'm sorry. It wasn't me. It was wrong, man.
You need to apologize to Candy, man. I'm sending out an apology to Candy, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Candy, man. You know I be overreacting sometimes, I just be seeing stuff on the internet, like, you know what I'm saying? But much love to Candy, you know what I'm saying? If you can find it in your heart to accept my apology. Much love to you, you know what I'm saying? Much respect to you, you feel me? John, what you want? I see you with the badge, gang. You know what I'm saying? I just be getting so mad. I'm like, man, folks lying on me and shit, but they like, man, he shouldn't have got mad at the dude that said he shouldn't have got mad at her. You feel me? So, I'm just let that rock, man. You feel me?
Drugs are not good. Okay, you can't be out here going off and cussing folk out or whatever because you high, and then once you come down off said high, want to act. I mean, I be over exaggerating sometimes. I be doing extra this and extra. Sir, stop getting high and going on live. Okay, look, a part of me feel like somebody said, "Bruh, you do know who Candy Birds is." Okay, and she got a husband. Okay. Who don't play about her. Hell, Mama Joy play about Candy. That part of me do feel like somebody said, sir, you gonna get your ass beat. And so he said, let me say, I'm sorry, baby. It wasn't me. It was wrong, man. And I'm gonna assume that's what happened. Okay. Now, next up, who we got? Let's do Nikki, because I'm gonna do Tamar and them last. And then I'm gonna go. So look. Nikki was on Child. Look, I meant to discuss this days ago, and I just have forgot. But Nikki was still being crazy about Keisha K. Orr, and Nikki was on Twitter being weird.
It was obvious, the bitch said she had allergy, but she figured she would do the show anyway.
Nikki, why your signal fucked up? Ain't you at home? You ain't got good Wi-Fi? Because why your Wi-Fi messing up on your Twitter Spaces?
Do what show anyway? Who would have needed to see or hear you? You see how you gave yourself away? Shut your silly ass down and go and fix that filler. The fuck wrong with you, bitch?
How you that upset at somebody else's wife who you don't even be around?
Did y'all hear what I said? I was in another screen. Huh? What do I always tell y'all about anybody that will sit up in your face and lie? Like most obvious, the bitch said like that is a motherfucking fool. Why would you have had to decide if you was still gonna do a show because you got bit by a bee? Bitch, is you fucking who the fuck you think we was born yesterday? Bitch.
I would love to know what her real voice sounds like. I do.
Bitch, your children are expecting better out of you now.
There go Nikki bringing up those kids. There go Nikki mentioning folks' kids.
Why would they have had to talk to you? You see how you just revealed that the show was to talk to you?
Keisha K. Orr and Gucci Mane was on the Breakfast Club to discuss Gucci Mane and stuff in their life. And because he was also going to be discussing his schizophrenia, bipolar disorder diagnosis, and that's what also she deals with. It's like, what? Why would you not think he would have her there too? Everyone's spouse ain't allowed at places because they on the registry. Okay, some people spouse comes with them to work.
You see how you just revealed that it was not about Gucci Man, you silly hoe. Now I can say a lot of things now. And Miss Deb said she want to get in on the motherfucking action too. But I said, we trying to be nice. Like that. Since when, if somebody's spouse, I use that term loosely depending on certain things that since when somebody's spouse gotta do the show?
When the spouse is in this, look, there are many people who their spouse is around them. Okay. Especially if Gucci Mane has a mental issue and Keisha Ayor is his, one his wife, also his handler, like she's supposed to be there. Some folk go places and they have an assistant. He has his wife with him. That's regular.
Bitch, if you had a allergic reaction, bitch, why you didn't do your motherfucking self a motherfucking favor and us, bitch, and sit the fuck outside? You are that insecure about your aging face that you have lied to millions of people and said, once you seen how, notice she ain't say she got bit by a bee or some shit that she had an allergic reaction. Notice she ain't say that prior to that footage coming out. Like she didn't wake up that morning and say, oh shit. My God, y'all, I got this sting by a bee.
Being stung by a bee may not. Anyway, I'm gonna stop.
Well, I got an allergic reaction. Blood clot tea. Messy. No, bitch. It was when the footage came out that she seen her filter didn't come with her outside that day. Is when the liar got to lying. Holla. Do I got in that fucking body in here, bitch? It was when she saw herself that she jumped. Haha, you jumped. It was when she saw.
I know who's going. Nicki Minaj has enablers around her. Okay. Because anybody watching what she's saying and they're feeling as if, oh, she's right. Girl, what is your issue? And we've seen Keisha Ayor off the internet. Like we've seen her in real life. Now we ain't seen Kenneth Petty that much outside of, But girl, what does it matter? Again, Nicki has enablers who sits around and makes her feel like she's right and she isn't. If your husband cared for you when you having your mental breakdowns, he will be around, but he can't. Because if you're at a school or anywhere near school, he can't be around them. So that's y'all friend and she tripping, y'all.
From my motherfucking face. The bitch is so insecure at her face. Simply being her face. You see, not everyone ages like the generous queen, because my light inside, my grace, my peace, my love, my paradox, my conundrum.
Child. Y'all, she was babbling. I don't want this anymore. Nicki is off her throne. Nikki fell off her throne, rolled around in the mud, and she down in the mud, just rolling. Okay, she's down there rolling around and it's stupid. Okay, now last week, because I did not know this live would be so damn long. Okay, I want to get to the Birdman of it all. I'll be last tomorrow to get to other things. Okay, other things. So the verses was last night. Okay, everybody had a good time. Okay, I didn't show any in the pictures last night because I didn't have any. But verses put up the music, put up these few little stills, okay, of everybody. Now I still don't know what Mia was wearing, but she did great. Okay. Birdman, it was still drunk if you ask me. Okay. And I realized I was having such a good time dancing and enjoying and rapping myself. I didn't really see nothing because I was up dancing and having fun, So I'm gonna probably rewatch it to see what I missed. I did see Mr. P, jogging in place a long time and whatnot. But again, a good time was had by all. Chop style, chop. Again, okay. Now, after said event, again, Mia X to me, round of applause. Okay. Now, I don't know why she chose this outfit. It's the pants. Whoever said, yeah, I'm gonna put a pair of pants on top of pants and you can wear that. I don't know who made that suggestion. I loved her pin curl ponytail. Okay, that is classic Mia X or whatever. That is a 90s style. I had it for homecoming in high school. But I don't know who told her put them pants on. I didn't like the pants. I did not at all. But again, Mia X hats off. Round of applause. Period. Okay. Now, separate from that, I also did not know that Tamar was. When I tell you, I didn't see Tamar at all, but I was up dancing, y'all. If y'all watched the live watch along, I was up having a good time. Okay. I thought folks were joking when they mentioned Tamar. I didn't see Tamar on stage. I didn't see Kelly Price on stage. I saw Kelly Price in the run back, but Kelly Price was only up there behind Mia X because her and Mia X are apparently best friends. But even when I saw Kelly Price was on stage how she should be. Okay, she wasn't attention grabbing or nothing. Tamar was up here behind Birdman for attention, and I think I said that on my IG this morning. Maybe last night. I said Tamar purposefully made sure to be seen because she knew the blog would pick it up. Okay, to me, in my opinion, Tamar purposefully was up there doing all of that because she knew it would get picked up by the blog. Because when Tamar do messy, weird shit, it always gets picked up. It does. Now, Tamar and them ain't got shit to do with No Limit. She don't. Now, her sister is married to Birdman now, but I'm like, girl, that... Okay. So, yeah, I miss all this shit. Okay. Didn't see none of it. Because I was up dancing. Okay. So, I wish I would have noticed it. Okay. But and plus, because I was watching from the IG page, the IG page had like a cut off view. I should have put it on Apple Music, but I couldn't stream Apple Music for live. Okay. But everybody was upset with Tamar, including myself. And let me be clear. I don't think Tamar banging Birdman. I don't at all. However, also, I don't see issue with family supporting family, including in-laws. Okay. The issue I have is Tamar always needing to be a point of attention in the midst of whatever's going on. Tamar ain't had shit to do with Cash Money Records in 2000. Okay, she ain't no limit soldier. So to me, get your ass off the stage and let the whole thing be about them. Why are you back there? We would not. Toni would have been back. Even if Toni would have came to the show live, Toni would not have been behind Birdman twerking and dancing. Tamar, and the reason the most I've seen folks say was Tamar did this for attention. Tamar knew the accusations about her fucking around with one of Toni's exes. We know that as well. And this common sense sometimes is I don't have to be seen. So in the whole child girl anyway. So after the fact, okay, folk was like, now why are you on stage with your sister Minion? And Tamar said, cause she couldn't be here and she loved her husband. So I'ma hold it down for her and my brother. The fuck? Now again, I don't think she fucking Birdman. I don't. Okay, that was never my issue. I don't like when folk like attention on themselves when it ain't their moment. And Tamar has a tendency to consistent chop the head. I said that the head white bitch. Tamar has a consistent notion in her brain to make sure she's around being seen or heard. Okay, that's also why when she be fussing with her, she's loud and boisterous. She wants to be attention. It's attention seeking. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird to me. Not weird as in she fucking Birdman. I want to be clear. I don't think she's fucking that man, but I do think her trying to be a part of the show was attention seeking at the most. Okay, so yeah, she denying it. None but no. So to me, I think they saw all of the conversation about Tamar Birdman, what's going on with Toni, because we have never seen. We ain't seen Toni and Birdman together in a while. Okay. I said it yesterday. I said neither one of them ever is like with each other, whatever. We don't see. Now, that don't mean they don't have whatever life at home, because Kerry Washington and her husband are never really together, whatever. However, usually with any other spouse, the only time we usually see spouses together is when one of them is having something and they're together. We don't see that with Toni and Birdman. Now, maybe they made a conscious decision to not have any kind of public relationship. That's okay. And the reason why that makes this difference, because if Birdman and Toni don't want to have a public relationship or whatever, why would her sister then be on stage twerking with him? Okay. But after the stuff on the blog, what's going on? So you want me to believe that somebody is happening to catch Birdman FaceTime Toni?
Right. Hey. You killed it, man. Babe, I was trying to go crazy. I wanted to call him.
Tony, the nigga was the #1 trending topic. I tried to tell him, I show him. He don't know what that is. I'm like,
I don't know that.
Bro, you the #1 trending topic in the world. Well, bitch, come on, Toni Braxton, bitch.
Look at her. She thinks she's a good fan. Talk TV stuff.
We never see Birdman and Toni together for whatever the reason may be. We also ain't never seen George Quinn Clears, okay? My point is, we never see either of them together. Even when Toni posted a happy anniversary post on her page, she wasn't even wearing a ring. So when anybody is saying, happy anniversary to their spouse and post a picture holding up let's go to, did she have a ring on? Let me see. Hold on. Y'all tripping. She is wearing a ring. Okay. So she, on on August 8th, she put happy anniversary holding the flower and a ring on. I forgot. It was a ring. Okay. So if she said, but again, they don't post each other. Ever. 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 When she had family moments, we don't see Birdman around here. And for me, if I'm married, my husband would have to be involved in my kid's life. Because how can your husband not attend your child's graduation? But maybe they different. Okay. Toni was on tour with Cedric or whatever. I don't think we saw Birdman pop up. Have we seen Birdman at any Lupus galas? I haven't. All I'm saying is, we see Toni post her kids. We see her ex-husband, who's the daddy. He be around there, whatever. If you can post a picture of you and your ex-husband and your son, why won't you post a picture of you and your husband? And again, maybe they've decided, I'm just showing y'all, maybe they've decided to not be public. Maybe they've decided to just, have a secret rendezvous. Okay. This where we seen Tamar and her son dressed up as Birdman and Toni. I mean, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just being honest. If y'all married, y'all in love. Again, she did post the happy anniversary with a ring on, but there's nothing behind Birdman. She didn't tag Birdman or nothing. Okay, this is a happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Okay, at her birthday dinner. Okay, when she turned to 40 to 50, whatever, how old she is. Okay, it's her and the peoples around here, her friends. Hey Jada, how you doing, Jada? Okay, I'm just like, you see, when I see people out enjoying life, it's great, but there's usually there's an inkling of a husband somewhere. So I'm like, so for me, it's like a tongue-in-cheek thing of like, is they or aren't they? Are they fucking with us? Are they fucking with us? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, back here.
Stop acting like you all that, baby, because
Don't say that because she is all that.
She is all
Look at that big old beautiful house you done bought my sister.
She all that.
Even Tamar trying to say, oh yes, he bought a house for my sister. Okay.
You all that.
Now here, Toni is showing her ring finger. Ain't no ring on it. So I'm like, is she showing, yeah, I got a house, but I got no ring.
Background on the background.
Yeah, she like that.
Okay,
You
so
like that?
So
About
Swiss
that.
wait a minute, so Swiss had told him
Swiss
he
say-
was like he was like outside of the United States. He was
she
like,
look
in the
good.
world. It was the biggest verses ever.
Now, was it the biggest verses? I don't know.
I'm so happy for you, brother.
Now, Tamar said that she went because Toni couldn't go. But if Toni is at home, why couldn't Toni go? If Toni is at home in her relaxing outfits, her hair slicked back, why couldn't she be there? Why couldn't Toni be there backstage in her little bubble?
Thank you so much.
Look at this. Look at
That's your
this.
wife. Look at how
What?
no, the Lord love you a lot.
Y'all know. So to
Look.
give me that.
And right.
Hey.
You killed it. They give you this.
You dig what I'm
And all
saying?
that.
Hey.
Give me some of that. Give me some of that.
TV, stop playing. You look too good. You won't get somebody killed.
Well, she at home. Bro, you gotta chill. She at home.
She at home. Well, that's a fact.
That's
Look
that
how cute she
who's
look.
sitting at home looking like Toni Braxton?
Look
But
how
Toni
cute
Braxton,
she
thank
look.
God.
Lord.
all I'm saying is so you want us to believe that to me this was damage control. Get Toni on the phone. We have to get proof of Toni talking to Birdman around Tamar, so no one think that Tamar fucking Birdman. Because when and why and how?
I was trying to go crazy. I wanted to call him.
Nigga, Toni, the nigga was the #1 trending topic. I tried to tell him, I show him. He don't know what that is. I'm like,
I don't know that.
Bro, you the #1 trending topic in the world. Well, bitch, come on, Toni Braxton, bitch.
Look at her. She thinks she's
you
super
a good fan.
Talk TV. Stop acting like you all that, baby. Because you
don't
is
say
all
that
that.
because she is all
No,
that.
she is all
Look at that big old beautiful house you done bought my sister.
She all that. She all that. You all that.
It's this. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. All I know is, yeah, I do feel like Toni did not want to be in the mix of it all because of her lupus and her compromise. So that part I do get, but I also felt like Toni could have been in her own little bubble, away from everybody else, but she wasn't. But I also felt like even if Toni was there, Toni would never do what Tamar did and be getting the attention. Okay, getting the attention of people. But again, I felt like because of the stuff on social media, someone said, hey, get on the phone with Tamar. Get on the phone with Toni and talk and then record it and then somebody post it on the thing. Because now look, I got a close up, right?
Hey. You killed it, man. Baby, I was trying to go crazy. I wanted to call him.
Nigga, Toni, the nigga was the #1 trending topic. I tried to tell him, I show him. He don't know what that is. I'm like,
I don't know that.
Bro, you the #1 trending topic in the world. Bitch, come on, Toni Braxton, bitch.
Look at her.
When she look at the ring finger.
She thinks she's a good fan. Talk TV. Stop acting like you all that, baby. Because you
don't
is
say
all
that because she is all
No,
that.
she is all
Look at that big old beautiful house you done bought my sister.
She all that. She all that. You all that.
So she's not wearing the ring on the finger. Because I was like, what's the you know what I'm saying? What's the finger wave? What's the finger wave?
Look at that rich background on the. Look at that big old beautiful house you done bought my sister.
She all that. She all that. You all that.
Look at that rich background on the background.
Yeah, she like that.
Thank
you.
Okay,
You
so
like that?
So
About
Swiss
that.
Wait a minute, so Swiss had told him he
say,
was like he was like outside of the United States. He was
she
like
look
in the
good.
world. It was the biggest versus ever.
I don't believe that. I feel like we've seen some huge verses. This can't be the biggest verses ever, view-wise. Because first of all, he wouldn't be able to know that like that soon, for one. Not saying this was not a huge event, okay? But I'm like, I need to see the numbers. So is y'all lying?
I would think so. Of course it was. I'm so happy for you,
Look at
brother.
her.
I
She's
love
so
you so
pretty.
much.
Look at this. Look at
That's
this.
your wife. Look at how.
What?
No, the Lord love you a lot.
Y'all know. For to give me that.
And then give you this.
You dig what I'm saying?
So again, I feel my personal opinion is this was damage control. From again, what was on the Braxton show about Tamar allegedly fucking one Tamar Toni's man. Social media then saying, oh, they messing around, child. Something going on between Tamar and the bird of the man or whatever. I felt in my spirit, someone said, hey, we got to get something on the camera. It got to be recorded on the camera. And then somebody need to post it on social media. Okay? Get it trending around here. Okay? Make sure everyone sees it around here. But I digress. Okay? But Tamar said, that ain't my man, child. That's my sister man or whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? I still feel like Tamar did too much. Okay? Now, Birdman, who was mad at Turk, right? This is what we said about Turk.
I'm at Turk. Shout out to Turk. You little bitch, you ain't here, but fuck you. We gonna fuck with you and we won't fuck with you. You heard me? Don't go off script, nigga. Hey, we gonna fuck with that bitch when we won't fuck with her. But that's another movie. But ain't no, Cash Money. When one nigga died, I ain't gonna say died, cause we lost a lot of soldiers. But Cash Money ain't built on you leave, you can't, we gonna still multiply. Let's go. Cash Money ain't gonna never die. As long as I'm alive, hold on, Fresh, wait, Fresh. Long as I'm alive, Cash Money ain't gonna never die. Shout out to my nigga NBA Youngboy, NBA Rich Gang. Fuck who don't like it. We with all the bullshit. If you ain't with us, fuck you, nigga. P, where you at, bruh?
So that was Birdman last night. Okay, upset, a little bit drunk and belligerent. Okay, now y'all know Turk is one of the original Cash Money rappers. He was also in the Hot Boys. The Turk has a verse on mainly every song that we loved back in the day. Okay, so Turk was watching the verses in Houston. Okay, and so this is the video of Turk seeing of them watching the verses and him seeing live what Birdman said in his reply.
I met Juvie, I met Turk, shout out to Turk.
And slowly they realized that he was cussing Turk out.
Cash Money. When one nigga died, I don't say died, but we lost a lot of soldiers. But Cash Money ain't built on you leave, you can't, we gonna still multiply. Let's go. Cash Money ain't gonna never die. Turk in this bitch. We got Turk in this bitch. Long as I'm alive, Cash Money ain't gonna never die. Shout out to my nigga NBA Youngboy, NBA Rich. Where the mic at? Who don't like it? We with all the bullshit. If you ain't with us, fuck you, nigga.
Busting in the car with my sister-in-law and my wife tonight. Cause I was about to go the fuck off. I ain't gonna lie. I got to have people in my corner to say stop. And that's the difference from me and other niggas. I got people that not gonna say yeah every motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? You need motherfucking no men and no women around you. You feel me? For real, man. But it's all good, man. I don't kiss no ass, bro. I wish them dudes well. But man, I wish myself more well, man. You know what I'm talking about?
So that was one part of him. He then hopped on live, which I caught from off somebody's YouTube or whatever. This is more of what he was saying back to Birdman.
Ain't stop her.
No, Turk, none of them are related. I think only Baby and Slim are related, but no, Turk is not one of the brothers. No.
I'm staying out the comments. Hey man, all the comments is good. If I'm in comments on our page. About we did, had about 6 sold out shows. Then you got my come in and fuck that up. You know what I'm saying? Greed. You feel me? I ain't gonna talk about that neither because that's another story.
Because Turk was on the No Limit tour they had previously.
But I be trying not to speak on a lot of stuff, y'all, you know what I'm saying? But y'all see this shit, man. Y'all see what's going on. I think No Limit won. That's my honest opinion. They was more organized. They was grown up about the situation, you feel me? And if niggas on Cash Money side be honest, they'll say the same thing. I want to be known. 4 songs they played, I was on those 4 songs. They had to
and they did not play his verse. And he had great verses.
Skip around my verse, but 4, maybe 5. And they played 10. So when motherfucker go to saying Turk got 1 song, bro, y'all must not be a Turk fan, or y'all don't know the history of what was going on. I had some of the most memorable verses in the streets.
This is true.
See, I missed the commercial side, but the streets all over, bro, it is what it is, bro. That's why these people, everywhere y'all go, y'all feeling it. If you from New Orleans, of course, niggas in New Orleans had they picks and chooses, you feel me? Niggas in New Orleans, hey, so whatever we own, you know what I'm saying? I just grew out of the New Orleans mentality, but I love my city. I understand. They got grown New Orleans and they still got who still believe in Santa Claus, you feel me?
I said they childish.
But after the night, bro, ain't grow up. If people ain't grow up after the night, bro, y'all ain't gonna never grow up. I pray for those who despitefully try to do whatever they try to do to me. Like, I pray that God changed their heart. I pray that God changed their mind like he did mine, you feel me? I pray that God protect them from all hurt, harm, and danger. You know what I'm talking about? I had a great time tonight. Shout out to the people in Houston, man. I shot a video tonight. Shit. I got the Houston hospitality tonight. You feel me? It was a packed club tonight. You know what I'm talking about? And I made a bag. You know what I'm saying? And I got 2 potential feature bags. So, hey man, listen man, I ain't doing no tripping. I ain't doing no tripping, bro. You hear me? And I want to straight something up. Birdman. I understand our language. You feel me?
Because some folk was saying, you know, they talk to each other real reckless, and that's how they talk sometimes. But that's how you talk to folk you cool with. If we ain't cool, don't talk as if we are.
But I got to say this for me. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Y'all know y'all can't fuck with me when y'all wanna fuck with me. And I just wanna leave it at that, man. Like we gotta stop sending out these mixed messages to people because y'all, you know, don't do that. You know what I'm talking about? Respect.
Meaning don't say to me or don't say to the people when y'all want to fuck with me, y'all want to. And I come running. When y'all want to fuck with me, y'all can't. It ain't on your time. Respectfully, bitch. They know how it is.
You feel me? You know, like we ain't gonna do that. You know, respectfully, man. But it's all love though. We ain't doing no tripping over here. Big YNT, man. Yeah. Nah, man, it was a good. You know. Hey, did they do 10 and 10 though? That shit went fast. It seemed like Juvie was doing all the rapping though. But you know.
And that's true. You know, a part of me feel like Cat. Now that would be all he said basically. But I feel like Cash Money won in the aspect of they had more popular hits. No Limit won because they came as a unit. You know what I'm saying? No Limit came as a unit, performed as a unit, and that was really it. I feel like if everybody I'm gonna mute it. I feel like if everybody on different pages, but you just have popular songs, did you really win? You know what I'm saying? Juvenile, yeah, Juvie and Mia X were absolutely the best. You know, Silk, the Shaka King rap on Beef with David Life. But I also love Master P. I feel like people don't give Master P enough respect for what, because Master P came first. Okay, here in Detroit, like I have a true love tattoo on my shoulder, and it's TRU because that's what it was down here. You know what I'm saying? We still rock with Master P No Limit first. And Master P absolutely changed the game and is a pioneer, period. You know, and I think that's why they came to Versus with less commercial hits, with less popular songs, but we fuck with them heavy. And they came in as a unit, performed as a unit. You know, they was an army. You know, we're an army, but they're the Navy. That's Cash Money. My point is, you know, I don't want to conflate the issues. Cash Money won because Juvenile performed his ass off, and because of the 10 songs, they were very popular. You know, they couldn't even do Child because Mystical is in prison for raping people. I think it was third rape. They couldn't even play his verses. If No Limit was able to play Mystical songs, that would have been insanely higher up on the thing. But you know, when you come to a battle with your squad and y'all come in as a unit, you won, in my opinion. both sides won in general. Okay. But Juvenile rapped more than anyone else over there. Okay. That's why I'm hurt today. Okay. A good time was had, and they only did 10 songs each. They could have easily done 20 songs each. That could have easily went on for another 45 minutes or an hour. You know, it ended with hits still on the floor. So I think some folks who are maybe younger and maybe was not old enough to know what it was back in the 90s, you know, their diss record between it, child, look, they kept it cute last night. You know, they kept it cute. A part of me wish this could have been a regular versus that ain't had no time limit, child. They do 20 songs each and all of that. But they didn't. Okay. They did the best they could do around here. And that's okay. You know, but you know, Turk not being there, Wayne not being there, and things going on. I'm like, what we gonna do? We can't, ain't nothing to do, bitch. Whatever the thing. This one. You know, Snoop, even though we met a Snoop still did great. You know, again, Juvie was the absolute MVP. So was Mia X. Okay, you know, C Murder was in jail, so he couldn't really do nothing about that. Okay. But I feel like folk need to, people feel like Cash Money won because they had more, again, commercial popular songs, but don't even try to play No Limit. They were first. We was all running the place with Master P back in the day. Okay. We all was an army around here. Okay. It was all of that. And Master P was around here putting out mixtapes, putting out records all the time. Okay. Movies, all that shit. He was first. Come on now. I love that. I love that movie. So I don't feel like either side lost. But I do feel like more people should understand how influential Master P was to the people after him. Cash Money came out and they was about flashy. Again, when Birdman said I was the first one with goals and yeah, they real flashy. They are. However, you know, No Limit ain't need no flash. It wasn't about being flashy. It was about street shit. If you go back and watch the old videos with No Limit or whatever, it ain't had shit to do with being flashy. Now they eventually got to be flashy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? After the fact. But I was like, bitch, don't play with me. So yeah. That's it. That's all. Again, I'm still mad it wasn't long enough. Okay. I'm still upset. I'm still mad. They said, oh, we got 4. I said, bitch, 4 minutes. For 4 minutes. Lastly, where the girl at? The girl Mercedes, who was on No Limit, was upset because she said, ain't nobody tell her nothing. Okay. She was upset.
But it's not a minute long, so I have to stay on here long enough so I can post it. But I'm definitely going to post this to my page because I'm sick and fucking tired of being fucking played with. I am supposed to be here just like everybody else. I don't know how the fuck somebody else got to sing my song, but not single one of theirs. This shit is fucked up and foul. But it's cool, because I promise I got something for everybody. I swear to God, I got something for everybody.
Mercedes, they say Mercedes was signed to No Limit. She's the female voice on I Can Tell. You ain't got nothing too much. She the girl on that time, okay? And she was upset because she did not get to go on stage to perform.
So many people that ain't even so. Look how many people that's not No Limit that's on this fucking stage. Do you see? I'm over here with Timberland. Why do they have me and Timberland on the side of the stage?
Bitch, Do you know what Timberland is?
Make me understand it. Do you see this? I got a whole fucking wristband, and these bitches didn't let me go on. Like, let me make it. How that sound? That sound deliberate, huh? Something just ain't right. It's cool though, because y'all can expect a lawsuit because I did not give permission for anybody else to perform my song, so it's gonna be a fucking problem. Believe.
Girl. Let me take my hair on my bun. A lawsuit for what? Okay, a lawsuit for what? Why would you want to sue? Because look, I saw her saying that Master P don't own the song. She owned the song and she didn't get nobody permission to you, girl. Okay. Go ahead and sue.
Bitch, bring them out, because I got them all day. Ain't nobody scared of y'all. Come my way, I promise. It'll get total fuck up. Coming. Oh my God. I'm so mad. Like, I'm over here trying to hold back tears and everything. My phone is ringing because people don't understand. I can't make you understand. But please know.
No one sang her part. A guy did the male rap, did his male rapping part, and they played the background track of her singing. It wasn't nobody else singing, girl. It was what do you mean?
That nigga been going bad business. He been janky promoters at no limit. So fuck them. It's cool. You ain't got to worry about me no more. Not at all. I'm not no child. Y'all ain't about to keep fucking.
Were you okay? Did you late?
Hey, y'all. Yeah, what the hell is right? I'm outside at the Versus. Where Keisha went?
She said go ahead, but she waiting on. She right there. They walking down the street. Come on, you should walk in the street.
Ain't no kill shit. I'm ready to go home. I'm about to turn around and go home. Because they unprofessional as fuck. I'm outside, and I shouldn't be. This is fucking ridiculous. Never again.
Well, it won't be none of the verses. So, I mean, okay.
Playing with me. That's what we're not doing.
It feels like she wasn't on time, but she was early. It feels like she couldn't get in because they probably, I mean, look, no tea, no shade. I feel like we saw who we saw. We was happy about that. Okay. You know, I feel like be upset because, you know, you weren't on screen. I mean, you weren't on stage. Cool. However, I feel like if you watch the verses, you saw they was rushing. They had 10 songs. And in the beginning, they were doing full songs. So, okay, cool, be upset. But I'm like, girl, you wasn't a star of the show. If me and X ain't get on stage, I'm going to be upset. But I feel like you had one. Now, we love the song. We love that song. Okay, we do. But I had no idea who she was. I didn't.
How many people's songs y'all heard on the radio today, though? Oh, yeah. I'm just scared.
We didn't hear yours on the radio.
I'm gonna stop acting up. I'm gonna stop being ugly. Because I'm not even an ugly person. I'm gonna stop. Look, my hair's sweating and everything. I'm hot.
Child. Anyway, she upset, child. She's upset. She's mad. Okay. But again, I had a good time for the verses. Okay. It was great. And when 3 hours, y'all let me ramble on for 3 hours. Why y'all ain't tell me? It was done, child. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. Now, make sure to do a couple of things. Okay, like and subscribe. Okay. Y'all know my take my hair down, I'm done. Once the bun comes out, okay, and the hair is out, child, I am done for the night, okay? It's bedtime and whatnot, okay? But y'all like the video, subscribe to my channel, okay? Share the video as well. I will have content up tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow night as well. Tomorrow night live will be at 9 p.m. You know, I'm off tomorrow. I might come on to like 6 or 7. I don't know. I gotta see. Okay. But a live will be set. So come on through tomorrow to discuss other things. Okay, if you have not already seen, again, there's content up on my channel. Go watch it. Be sure to stay subscribed because sometimes they unsubscribe, y'all. Okay, sometimes they be unsubscribing people. Okay. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. Have a good time. Okay. Until tomorrow, y'all be good. Don't be cruel and don't go rubbing the head of your sister's husband on the news. It's gonna, don't do that. But no, I gotta go, y'all. Bye.